good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome. Sorry I was not available during the Chiquarium stream. Chillquarium? Chillaquarium? Come on. But we will be here for our continued ride through the NeoCab verse. Welcome everyone, how are you all doing tonight? I hope you all are doing better than, well, I hope you're having a better day than me and my family are doing. We're doing our best. How are you all doing? What's new? Who's out there tonight? Sorry for anybody who I messaged me I have not gotten back to. I will. I'll try my best tonight, finally. So on night 5, Frontera District in Los Angeles, California. Are we finally gonna go after, find our friend, see what happened? When we left off, he finally reached out to us after not reaching out to us at all. And only after going cold for or silent, or what do they call it, ghosting, for 4 days, right? Then she finally reaches out to us, after knowing full well that we were here to move in with her, to be her roommate, and she ditches us, meets us that same day, basically ditches us, then sends requests for help only to disappear. We don't hear from her for 4 days, and the first message we get is, "You need to help my friend." Excuse me? We need to help your friend that we don't even know? And you haven't told us where you are for 4 days. We've been worried sick trying to find you, driving all over town, asking people if they knew where you were. And here you are all of a sudden coming up and be like, "Yo, you need to go help my friend." Not telling us where you are still, not telling us what's going on. No. You first ask for help, then you go cold, and now you're gonna ask for help with your friend? No. That's not how it works, man. Friends gotta keep in touch. Let you know what's going on a little bit every once in a while. That's kind of toxic behavior right there. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some gas here. We're gonna go pick up a true friend over here, one that we might be able to go on a date with. We'll see. And then maybe we'll go meet up with a friend. First we're stopping to get gas. Asking prices, $1.32 a bar. Energy charge. A little steep, but here I was. Fill it up, baby. Fully charged, ready to get back on the road. And we're gonna go over here and get our friend. Not a new friend, Risa Gold. Not the one we're supposed to raise. An AI trainer, clean data set, and a clean mind. And in my opinion, a good heart. I pulled up, wait, oh, right, I have to get in personality, right? I pulled up into the twinkling day, wait, I didn't do it right. I pulled up to the twinkling domes that housed sacred geometry. There we go. Getting seen in a NeoCab by your AI company seemed like a risk. Had something happened to our dearest friend? Hello! Oh, he doesn't sound too happy. Nice to see you again, Risa says. Okay, you can be like, "Risa, fancy seeing you here," or wink wink, "You go my way?" Or is there something wrong? She looks dreadfully sad. Look at those eyes, and her mouth is all droopy. Something's wrong. It just radiates from her. Let's find out. Something wrong? Well, I succeeded at my safety goals. Awesome, that's good. So I'm getting that promotion. Wow, congratulations. Thank you. I don't know how to feel about it. I've been so exhausted. I don't even know where I'm going. We can go with does anyone? Well, we're gonna try. Let's see if it works. Seems like you're going in the right direction to me. No, I mean right now. The destination I put in the app isn't even a real place. I just picked a random point on the map. I needed some space. We have, if anybody wants to help us make a choice, you're welcome to. We have number 1. All you have to do is type in 1, 2, or 3 in a chat box. Hopefully I can see. Hopefully chat's still working. We have number 1. I know an empty parking lot where we could go do some donuts. Number 2, do you need to go home? Do you need to go home and think? Or number 3, 3, not 4 or 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Right, 3. No pressure, take your time. I'm thinking, no pressure, take your time. But I know an empty parking lot where we could do some donuts, spin the car around. I thought maybe she was talking about stopping, getting some donuts, eating and talking in the car in the empty parking lot together. And some coffee. Coffee, by the way, back in the 40s and 50s, maybe even in the 60s, was a term that a lot of the actors and people would use to replace a certain other actions. They say, I'm gonna go get some coffee. They were doing something else, and it wasn't a drug. Well, I guess it could be considered. I mean, you too could. I mean, it was. Well, it's just between two adult things. Anyway, I'm not hearing an answer, so we're gonna go with number 3. No pressure. Take your time, bro. Got all the time in the world for you. I'm sorry. I'm wasting your time. I'm actually supposed to go to this party at the Agave Club tonight. So I guess you're taking me there. It's for my promotion. The company wants to better my achievements with the chain safety record to 0.001% error margin. First time in company history. She did it, and it was all thanks to our suggestions. High five, awesome, good girl. Seriously? That's something to celebrate. Seriously? That is something to celebrate. Don't you like parties? Guess. You're not easily satisfied. Oh, wow. Which one do we want to go with, folks? Anybody want to chime in here? Seriously? That's something to celebrate. Or, number 2, don't you like parties? I guess the party depends on who you're with, right? Who you're going there with. Or we can go with number 3. Let me guess. You're not so easily satisfied. I think she doesn't want the promotion. She'd rather be doing the work that she enjoys doing and not have to have the extra pressure. But that's just my thoughts. Anybody else want to chime in here? Feel free. Oh, sorry, I'm fixing my screen over on the right side, so that kind of just went flippy floppy, and I'll get it corrected in just a moment. Where's the game go? There it is. Alright, anybody want to help us choose 1, 2, or 3? If not, I don't know what to go with. I guess I'll do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hit the tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Because all 3 are pretty good answers. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hit the tiger. Wait. Start over. Top again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hit the tiger. Wait, no. Hit and the. There's 2 separate words. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hit the tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let and go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother told me to pick this one period. That's where I'm going. Do you like parties? They're fine, but that's not the issue. Since we could technically go anywhere, I thought maybe I could. Actually, I thought I might go to the airport instead. Might? That seemed like a pretty big decision to make on the spur of the moment. Was there more that she wasn't telling me? Meeting someone, I guess? Let's go with that one. Unless somebody wants to chime in. Definitely not. Though the timing surprises me too, honestly. But I'm feeling like I have to go back home. Where I grew up, I mean. What about your promotion then? That's exactly the part. That's part of it. The airport it is. I sacrificed everything to make the home career nurse as safe as it could possibly be. And now it is. And now, here I am. Again. I got the promotion, but I feel like it never happened. I feel like nothing even happened in the last 6 months. I've spent slaving away. Oh, that's horrible, so she didn't enjoy it. Everything feels exactly the same, as if I've just been... We'll let her think. It doesn't matter. Oh, I should have went with sleepwalking. I must be missing something. Maybe I'm not doing this whole life thing right. Do you know that feeling? Yes, I did know it. I could tell her that I moved here for my supposed best friend, who's either in trouble or doesn't care that much about me, or both, and I'm thinking it's kind of both. Especially since it took her a year to reach out, right? Or that I'd been sleeping in my car. Does anyone know how to do it right though? I've been there. We'll go with that one. I am there. Maybe never not there. I thought so. I've begun to suspect that you understand me. It was getting in your car that got me thinking about this in the first place. For example, why are you driving people around Los Ojos, of all places? We have It's a Living, which is true. Well, we could have gone with I'm looking for someone, but we're not really looking for them anymore. They've reached out to us. Oh, sorry, one moment. So I'm really thinking we're gonna just say, unless somebody wants to chime in here, it makes me feel free, I guess. I mean, any job where you're good at should make you feel free, right? It should be something you enjoy doing. But then, you know, that's not really work though, is it? That's just an enjoyment of that part of your life. So it just makes me feel free, I guess. That Jeff Ginger says, good evening, Bison. How's it going? It is going good, buddy. How you doing? How'd you like my chill aquarium? I wasn't able to talk because I did not have other monitors up, and I was working at the time, so I figured, alright, let me just let the chill aquarium go and let the stream thing happen and see how it goes. Maybe someone can just relax to some of the quieting music that I had with Echo, the Dolphin Sega CD. Well, it wasn't the Sega CD music version. The Sega CD music version's much better, but I think it was the NES version. How's your day going? What you been up to, buddy? Chill Aquarium was cool. Good music, says that Deaf Ginger. Nice, I'm glad you liked it. I like that little thing. It's a good way to chillax. Hopefully one of these days I can make enough money in it, so I can build up the aquarium a bit, get little things going around, like erupting volcanoes and little castles for them to explore, apparently. And right now we're just driving around our new bestie, the one that you didn't like. You didn't like her. Now she's our bestie, and we're kind of, she wants to fly away, and we're kind of like wishing we could fly away with her. Apparently, our character. The mean woman, I remember. She wasn't mean, that Deaf Ginger. Her boyfriend was just, or her date, not boyfriend, her date was just not listening, not paying any mind, selfish little, I realized I kept calling your car because I'm envious of you, she says to us. I gotta do a better voice. She's envious of us. You have the chance to explore who you are. Driving around in a cab? Really? I mean, in our own car? I guess we kind of do. With a job that is so open, I mean, at least compared to mine. We have, I'd rather have your salary though. Or we can go with, what do you mean by open? Which one do you not want to go with, that Deaf Ginger? I'm leaving this one to you, buddy. We're gonna go with number one, our heart. I'd rather have your salary though. Or do we want to go with number two? What do you mean by wide open? What are you open to, I guess? That Deaf Ginger says number two. Are we open? Let's go. Open-minded. What do you mean by open? You can say whatever you want right now. No one is listening to you or judging you except me, and even if I don't like this ride, there's another passenger right behind me who will. You get a blank slate every time. Oh, I pushed the button right on her nose. Boop! And you can feel it however you like. It's true. Ooh. The grass is always greener. As they say. I'm gonna go with the first one though. I never took you for a romantic. Risa. No one ever has. She smiled and chuckled at that one. Ah. I suppose I was waxing a bit poetic there. I just hope you enjoy your work is all. I'd feel a lot better if I had heard from my friend. Oh, what happened? She's definitely in. We can go. She's probably fine. I mean, she's just toxic as hell, you know. She just ditches us. Like the first night we gave her, we're supposed to move in with her, but she offs and, you know, tells us to drop her off someplace. Then sends a message saying she needs us right away, an emergency, and then she's nowhere to be found. Then we go spending 4 nights looking for her, driving all over town. She doesn't message us. Then the first message she does send us is like, I need your help I need you to go pick up a friend. I need your help. I need you to go pick up one of my friends. Hello? We haven't talked to you in like 5 days. What the hell's going on? Are you alright? No. She is toxic. She is toxic, not in trouble. She's probably fine. She just wants the attention. And just likes to use people. Can you sense I've been down that road before? But that Deaf Ginger wants us to go. She's probably in trouble. I can feel it. Alright, we'll go with that one. She probably caused the trouble though, let me tell you. Wow, no wonder. That Deaf Ginger says, wow, no wonder why you sided with the mean lady. Kidding. Wow, I was ranting there, wasn't I? Woo! Wow, Wow, that kind of trauma doesn't usually. I don't usually let loose on my traumas. Traumas and calamities. Calamities. Okay, she's definitely in trouble. I can feel it. Ooh, ooh, I can feel it. I can feel you deep inside of me. I can feel it. What do you mean? What? I messed up the lyrics so bad there. Oh. The Y-Files is on tonight. If you ever get a chance, check out the Y-Files on YouTube. They're a pretty awesome channel. After the stream. So let's see, what happened now? Why isn't this moving? There we go. I'm so sorry. I hope she's okay, but how should I say this? It's so easy to end up building your life around someone else. Their needs, their wants, their movements. That's true, isn't it? I had a boyfriend who died, he says. It was a motorcycle accident. I hated that motorcycle. I knew it would kill him. Everything seemed possible for us, and then it wasn't. I know that feeling. Not the death, but to have something that you can just feel like you two are just meant for something together, and then something to like keep both of you apart, so you can't have that. At least not at that time. Oh wow. Okay, the only answer we can go with, I'm so sorry. I'm not choosing that second one, nope. Thank you. Oh, right, we're still staying green. It was almost 10 years ago now. When I met him, I was still in East Cortland. Ooh, sounds like Cortland Park, down in Stamford, Connecticut. I remember that place. It was great growing up. I was a digital experience designer at the Children's Theater, my first real job. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. That's cool. I mean, how can we not imagine that? If we went with number one, wow, I can't imagine that, then we would not have been listening to her past conversations with her, where she told us that she was into designing AIs. So we're gonna go with number two. Did you miss it? Do you miss it? Maybe I do sometimes. I can't tell anymore if it's missing him or just that time in my life. I apologize. Here I am dumping my feelings on the neocab driver again. Every time she started to open up, she caught herself. Whatever drove her to build these walls, they were sturdy, definitely load-bearing. Man, I know a girl who was just like that. Every time I crunch into those little, like crack the holes a little bit of her barriers, of her foundation, of her walls, to just peek through to get a hint of those feelings and get to know her. They build right back up again. That's how this girl is. She is strong, man. She must have been devastated though, because to have those kind of walls up, you have got to have some devastation in your life and some serious hurt and betrayal. I don't need to be just the neocab driver, you know. There we go. I'll go, what do you think, That Deaf Ginger? I'm not changing my mind, but I'd like somebody else's perspective. Anybody who would like to make a choice. That Deaf Ginger says number one. Alright, good. Because I was going to say, if someone says, seems like you need to talk, or that's alright, I'm going to be like, man, y'all ain't been watching this. Y'all just don't know. We're going with number one. I don't need to be just the neocab driver, you know. I could be the person you lean on and cuddle with. Woo! Haunted Tree Bear with a subscription! 29 straight months. Streak is going on. What up, Haunted? Yeah. Oh, hi. Give it up. Yeah. Oh, give it up. Yeah. Ha, ooh, ha. I have no idea. I sound like a monkey now. Oh my goodness. I am so not good at these celebrations that for resubscriptions. I'm trying to learn a way to do that. Haunted Tree Bear, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing all right. Y'all able to hit? Able to? Everything going good? How's everything on this? Is the sound good? Is my speaking good? Can everything coming out proper? I hope. How goes it with you, Haunted Tree Bear? How goes it with you, That Deaf Ginger? What'd you guys do all day? Not bad, says Haunted Tree Bear on this end. And yeah, sound is all good, awesome. Hey, That Deaf Ginger, says Haunted Tree Bear. Yeah, what'd you guys do? What's your day been like? Any of you got plans for Saturday night? I'm still putting together Saturday night's movie night stream, but I'm pretty certain we're gonna be doing some Halloween stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing some Halloween movies and specials. Depending on how my dad's feeling. My dad hasn't been feeling too good lately, so if he's not feeling alright, I'll probably be spending Saturday night with him, making sure everything's alright. But if he's good, then I'll be popping on at around 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I think we'll do some like cartoons for Halloween cartoons, like Winnie the Pooh's Scary Halloween, I think it was called, or something, and some interesting what do you call those things, like where they do activities and dance around and sing, kind of shows, and different comedies. I forget what they call those kind of shows. They used to have them all the time back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Then they kind of fizzled out after the 70s. But we're also going to do I got some creature feature movies to go, like the giant crab monsters, and the crab from the Bala Lagoon, and the Bala Lagoon, and some other stuff. Basically, party Halloween style all month, says That Deaf Ginger. Yeah, buddy. That's about it. How's your work been going on, That Deaf Ginger? Oh, and hopefully this weekend I'll get the new emoji set up. The Joker Foxtrots did a couple of extra emojis for me. So we've got like the Swamp Thing emoji, Swamp Wolf. We got what is he called? Oh, what is he called now? I can't think of it. The Phantom of the Opera wolf, the Count Dracula wolf, and another one. I can't remember what it was now. But we'll have those uploaded on Saturday. So Saturday night stream and Sunday we'll have those featured. Universal's monster movies are great, says Haunted Tree Bear. Definitely. And they will be part of the Halloween extravaganza month. I still haven't gone through all the Mummy movies now that I think of it. I never did all the Mummy movies. So we'll have to do all of those. Ooh. Give me ideas. Maybe I'll probably get in trouble for it, but maybe I'll throw on The Fog too. If it's a foggy night at all this October. If it is, I'm throwing The Fog on once. Oh, I watched that adventure of Captain Marvel, that 12-episode serial. It was great, says That Deaf Ginger. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to be putting up a couple more serials this weekend. Batman 12-episode serial too will be going up on Sunday. I'm just finishing. I just got all the episodes, and I'm just trying to combine them into one giant episode now. So we'll see how that goes. Like I did with the Captain Marvel 12 episodes. You are so much more than that. You must know that, she says. Okay, so we said now we're just a Neo cab driver, huh? And she's like, you are so much more than that. You must know that. So I have an idea, she says. Would you possibly want to come to this work event with me tonight? Now she wasn't going to the airport anymore. Now she wants to go with me. Whatever was going on with her, these back and forth decisions were keeping me on my toes. Woo wee! Oh, it sounds like someone's coming back. I'm flattered, but why do you want me to come? Well, I just might be more comfortable not having to go alone, she says. Alright, count me in. Forget our friend that's been in and out on us, pulled in and out, and ever since we've been here basically ditched us the first day. Nope. We are going with her. We're gonna have a good time. Uh-huh. Her and her, they're gonna have a good time together. She's gonna ditch her toxic friend who does not want to show anything about helping her and does not want to talk to her. Went completely cold for 4 straight days without ever a response. And then the first response isn't, after sending a message saying that I need help, and then disappearing, where we did not know where she was because she refused to respond to anything. Then next thing you know, she sends a message saying, I need help. You must go to this place right away. I need your help. And it's for, you have to pick up my friend. Wait a minute, you need my help to pick up your friend? You still ain't gonna tell me where you are? No, girl. You cut it off and said you needed help, and then you're not there, and then all of a sudden we don't hear from you for 4 straight days. Then you're gonna come back and be like, I need your help again, but this time it ain't your help you need. You need our help for your friend? No, girl, ain't happening. Damn, that looked so gay. And I am anything but. Count me in, we said. So we're gonna go with this girl. Uh-huh. Really? Uh-huh. Yeah, I've never been to a party with AI trainers before. Could be fun. I guarantee it'll be less exciting than you think, she says. Yeah, but I'll be there with you. No super lifelike AI. Okay, now y'all want to chime in after I did all that ranting and I lost a couple of viewers because of it. We have no bots to wait on me hand and foot is number 1. Or number 2, no super lifelike AI to help me act out my dreams. I'm thinking number 1. Oh, sorry for the loud noises. My water bottle. I tend to inhale these things when I'm drinking. They get all squunched up and damaged. If I don't hear of anything, I'm gonna be like, no bots to wait on me hand and foot. That vacuums the house for us. Is that the Ginger? We already have the Roomba. I thought you meant me inhaling this thing. Okay, yeah, we already have the Roomba. That vacuums the house for us. Alright. That's true. So no super lifelike AI to help me act out my dreams, huh? No, she says. Just can I please say this word? Circulating! There we go. Appetizers? Maybe. I don't want to go at all. It's not like they would unpromote me because I didn't go to the silly party. I could go get on a plane and be back in East Cortland by morning. I don't know. I just don't know. Does that Roomba actually vacuum really well? Does it pick up a lot of junk off the carpets and stuff? Or rugs? I can still change my destination, right? She says. This felt like uncharted territory for Risa, and I wasn't sure how to navigate it. Uh-oh. And if her meticulous armor was coming down, and now she was so helpless. But her energy had shifted, softened. Alright. Back home, huh? What would you do there is number 1. Alright, now you all have a better knowing of the world than I do. I'm sure you all have been world travelers. What options should we go with here? We have back home, huh? What would you do there? That is 1. 2, what if they planned a big surprise for you at the party? Or number 3, a new destination. Might be like, I'm thinking might be like, my house. My car. We're in it right now. If I was hurt. What options shall we go with, people? What do you think? Should we do number 1, 2, or 3? Again, number 1, back home, huh? What would you do there? Number 2, what if they planned a big surprise for you at the party? Or number 3, a new destination might be like, if I don't hear anything, I'm going with 3 because I want to know what that like little is gonna be like. A little Number 3 says that Def Ginger. All right, number 3 it is. We're gonna find out what that new little destination might be like. A little a new destination might be a little I know, she says. Expensive. I was gonna say completely illogical, says the other one. Hola! Hola, says that Def Ginger. I mean, says Tea with Capybara. My goodness, I did it again. Hola, Tea with Capybara. Welcome. How are you doing? Hola, said Tea with Capybara. There we go. I finally got it right. Welcome. How's your day been going? We're going completely illogical on this part so far. I give up. I may have gone completely insane at this point. I'm just like totally losing my brains. Me too. Don't feel bad, girl. I know how you feel. I'm doing the same thing. Lena, I'll go wherever you drive me. Where should I go? I still wanted to suggest donuts in the parking lot, but she was really upset. No, not even upset. Something deeper. Despair, I'm thinking. Like she was brighter somehow, even if she looked like she might cry any second. Alright, I'm taking you to the party. What do you think? Should we go to the party? To the airport? I can't decide for you. Yes, we can. As a completely selfish note so she can stay in town, that Def Ginger goes, ooh, airport. Ooh. Tea with Capybara says party. I'm the third person. I'm taking her to that party. We're keeping her in town because completely selfish. I need a girlfriend like that. Not me, her. I mean her, me. Her who I'm playing as. If that makes any sense at all. Anyway, we're taking her to the party. You sacrificed so much for this. Why ball right as you're finally getting your promotion and your just reward? Plus you get to sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la all night long. She needs donuts, says Tea with Capybara. Yes, so do I. And I'd join you if I could, but right now, I understand, Lena. I never felt so bad for driving someone to their own party. I never felt so bad driving someone to their own party. Oh wow. Well, if any of you are ever taking me to my birthday party, you would feel just as bad. I just like celebrating my birthday, mostly because nobody ever shows up. So maybe she was. I mean, people show up like family, but I mean, people I invite usually never do. So I've just like given up. It was like that since I was a kid. Usually I could blame it on snowstorms, but if I do ever have people that are willing to come over, that's what happens. We usually end up getting a blizzard and they can't come anyway. So maybe she was disappointed with my choice. Maybe I could still take her to the airport or home, or I had a feeling she'd stay in my car all night if I just kept driving. You don't have to worry about coming in with me, she says. I'll be fine. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say what she said. I wish I could. Sorry, that Def Ginger, you were outvoted 2-1. I wish I could. I'm sorry. I know I'm being somewhat rude, but I invited you in haste. I'm not sure I even have a +1. These NeoCab rides have been such an interesting experiment. I have processed a lot of personal stuff, data points I've been ignoring far too long. Is she a robot? Is she a robot in disguise? NeoCab says, I need good donuts. Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts. There's nowhere that sells good donuts. I really dislike Krispy Kreme donuts. To me, they taste nasty. They're just like covered in glaze. Dunkin' Donuts is alright. But yeah, I missed. There was a place that we had. In Trumbull, Connecticut. Just on the border of Trumbull and Newtown. That made the most delicious, and I mean delicious, donuts. They were out of this world. They were nice, thick, juicy donuts. They just melted in your mouth. The chocolate would be like this thick if you had chocolate donuts. And if you had cinnamon on it, they were just covered in delightful cinnamon. It was, out of this world. They were huge. They're like that big for just one donut. Oh my word, I loved every single moment of it. Of having one of those. They were like delicious death. You take like one bite and you were in heaven. I mean just heaven. They literally melted in your mouth. Oh, I wish that place was still around. Sadly, they sold the business and moved out of state. So what do we say? Experiment? Was that all? Was that still all that this was to her? Were we all just an experiment? That deaf ginger would like some glazed donuts with coconut flakes. Those are pretty good. I'm not too much with glaze, but yeah, those are good. I like coconut flakes with just a little bit of a glazed topping on a chocolate donut. I mean, not the melted chocolate, but like the chocolate cake donut. Ooh, so delicious. Ooh, y'all gonna make me starving for donuts now. Now I'm gonna have to run out this weekend and see if I can find me a donut place. Get me some donuts. Well, we have a bakery here in town. I forgot all about that. I've been looking. There's this bakery that I had been meaning to go to, and I've never tried it. Now you got me thinking that on like Sunday morning I'm going there. That deaf ginger says, I'm not a fan of chocolate, so more for y'all. I'll have all the chocolate in the world. My diabetes won't like it and my stomach will balloon, but that's alright. Experiment? Was that all this was to her? Was I still just an experiment? Oh my goodness, if she was an experiment, that deaf ginger, if she was just using this as an experiment, you were going to be so right about her. And I am going to be so mad at you for being so right and me being so wrong. Tea with I'm kidding. Tea with Cabaret says, I want simple, light and fluffy glazed donuts. If I found them, I'd probably eat a full dozen. How about, instead of a donut, how about nice fluffy glazed croissant? And now I'm back in alignment, she says. Back in alignment? Are you a serious robot girl? You're not just an AI designer, you're an AI yourself, ain't you? Does that mean we're out of the friendship rule now? All I had to do was go on a humiliating date and risk my life multiple times. How did you risk your... Oh, she's risking her life multiple times because she's driving in a car operated by a human instead of a robot. This girl is gonna get me so worked up. That's so weird to say, says that deaf ginger. What is so weird to say? What did I say? It was so weird. Fluffy glazed croissants. They make these, they have these nice fluffy baked croissants that they put full glaze all over. They just soak them in glaze. And I don't like glaze at all, but they taste so good on the croissants. I don't know what it is. I don't like them on donuts, but I'll eat the heck out of them on a croissant. She said, I'm now in alignment, says that deaf ginger. Right? I'm telling you, you were probably more right about this girl. And then she says, all she had to do to get back in alignment was to go on a humiliating date, which we backed her up on, right? I threw the guy out of the cab, told her this dude was not right for her because he wasn't, and he wasn't paying attention to her needs. And then she changes it by saying, and risking my life multiple times by being in this cab. She doesn't say about being in this cab, but that's what she means. Because we're a human driver and not a robot. You were gonna be so right about her, that Def Ginger, and I'm gonna be so wrong. So we can be like, it's been fun, it's been interesting, but since we're glowy yellow on the emoji thing, I'm gonna take over this one and say, if you ever want to talk, I'm here, always here for you. Because I'm a nice guy, and that's how I would be. The dude was defending you, says that Def Ginger. No, he wasn't. He was completely misunderstanding what her needs were, and what she should have been, where he should have taken her in the first place. But being the nice guy, I'm not picking. I know you're going to pick number one, says that Def Ginger. Yep. If you ever want to talk, I'm here for you. That is so me. I had to go with that one. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, it might be a little while until I can justify the risk of riding in Asteria again. Justify the risk. So alright, can we just come over and you can talk? Can I get your number so I can just give you a call because I care? No! I need to get in your car and risk my life for me to be able to talk to you? What the hell? Probability catches up with everyone eventually. And look, it's the Agave Club, and they've put up balloons. Thank you for our interactions. She sounds like a robot again. Oh, Tina Cat versus Miss Cappy is sending you cookies tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Now, don't go out of the way spending too much money. I appreciate that, though. Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much to get them delivered. Please, not too much. Thank you. Tell Miss Cappy I am so thank you. Thank you. And how many more times did I say thank you before that? I appreciate all of you. Good luck with everything, Risa. I should have said I'm just doing my job, because I know that's what that Def Ginger would want to say, and that's what I should have went with. But I clicked the button before I thought it out. So good luck with Risa. I watched her disappear among the bright lights of the Agave Club. She looked stark and alone. Then, when she did look back, I knew I'd never hear from her again. That Def Ginger was right. He was right about her. She was just using me as an experiment. Risa gave us 4 stars. Positive interaction, obeyed all safety rules. Well, why'd you give me a 5-star then? You decreased my rating to 4.2. You causing me trouble, girl. But we got $5.32. We also lost half of our battery charge, so all that's gonna go to recharging our battery. 4 stars is that Def Ginger. We should have been a 5-star ride. We were awesome. Wow, says that Def Ginger, right? Well, it was, you were right, that Def Ginger. I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to swallow my pride, which is easy for me to do. You were right. You were right about her. I was completely wrong. I get the pie in my face. Well, it was well after midnight, and I met my ride quota. I checked my field grid was yellow. I had it in me to push for one more ride tonight. We're doing one more. We're gonna do one more. Let's push it. I just had to push on every pack. We need the money. We're down on money, so we're gonna pick the closest passenger to our location right now. Oh, here's our journal, by the way. The last entry. No corporate state. No Sophie law. Radix. No. Vote no. Ban Capra. No. And then the other side is Do it for Sophie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Vote yes to Capra. We love Capra. Drive people nuts, but we love them. Well, said that Deaf Ginger. Could have got a 5-star if you took her to the airport. Yeah, you're right. That probably right about that one. We will never know until next time we play this game again. Alright, so we can either pick up this person. We can pick up this person. That's a little too far though. We may not have enough gas. And he's not really good at telling people. We can go pick up this person, Luke Howard. We need 5 stars for him. So instead, he's got the shortest destination, so we're gonna pick him up so this way we don't use up all of our gas. Plus, he might know where our friend is. Although I say we should just go here. Well, let's go pick this Charlie Elliott up, dude. Oh, you became this guy. And you didn't listen to Risa? Gasps. Right? I didn't listen. Maybe I was just surprised to see him hailing a neocab. Okay, so this is trouble. Maybe I'm just surprised to see him calling a neocab after last time. I think I just wanted to give him a piece of my mind. Or number 3, part of me hoped he'd have something to say about Savvy. I'm gonna go like, I think I should just give him a piece of my mind, but we don't want to tank our riding, so maybe he'll say something about our friend Savvy. Next time you guys get to make the choice. But as I pulled up the Capra Tower to pick up the jackass who threatened me, I was questioning way more than just my instincts. The jackass, she called him. Just my luck. Lina Romero. Yeah, look at you with your smirky, smiley face. I'll slap you. Not you. Oh, I'm talking about him in the back seat there. Look at that smiley, sheepish ground, the best there ever was. Man, I will take you out back and slap that smirk right off your face. Why am I so worked up about this, dude? Okay, what's a human girl like you doing at a tech campus like this? Oh God. Okay, is that the worst pickup line? Anyway, if anybody has worst pickup lines that they've ever said or had said to them, post it in the chat, please. I want to hear the worst pickup lines ever. So what's a human girl like you doing in a tech campus like this? Oh, okay. And after you give me your worst pickup lines, you get to help me choose. We got number 1, pretending not to hear lines like that. Number 2, getting dirt from Capra drones like you. Cappy drones like you are automated cars. With a really bad dictatorship company type thing. Or number 3, I was just about to ask myself the same question. Oh, what do you think? Who wants to chime in here? Are we going 1, 2, or 3 here? Again, number 1, pretending not to hear lines like that. And number 2, getting dirt from Cappy drones like you. Capra drones, not Cappy. Because T with Cappy Bear is here, so we're going to call them Capra drones, because that's their actual name. Capra drone cars. I was just or number 3, I was just asking myself the same question. So what y'all think? Which one are we going to go with? Or are you all making me choose? We got 2 things to choose here. 1, tell me your worst pickup lines. And 2, what number are we gonna go with? Alright, nobody's saying anything. So I have to choose, huh? Alright. I was just gonna ask you. I was just asking myself the same. That Deaf Ginger says too. Off topic. In your opinion, what is the best album you've ever heard? What is the best album I've ever heard? That. Let's see. I can tell you that in a moment here. I need to find out which one it is. 1 second. I have two of them. One is Linear by the group Linear, Linear. That was like my favorite of all time. For some reason that I don't know. My favorite one growing up was Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles and Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band, because I won Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album when I called in on a contest, on a trivia contest on a radio show and won. But I would say if it's not those three, it would either be Bachman Turner Overdrive's Greatest Hits, but it's weird. It's the greatest hits that's in the white album cover, not the black album cover. And the other one, and I've never been able to find it on any place anymore. It's not. They've never remade that version from what I can find. The other one is. They always make the one, because in the white album, it's all completely white, including their design. But in every one I've been able to find now, they have got white around it, but they've got the black. But it's actually the black Greatest Hits album, and it's got the black in the center of it, so they don't ever have it. But my other really all-time favorite, Eagles' Greatest Hits album. But if we're talking about non-Greatest Hits album, it would be Screaming Trees Oblivion or Fly Like an Eagle by the Steve Miller Band. There's so many. I love Styx album. Bad Out of Hell was great. Return Out of Bad Out of Hell was great. The Band album, simply titled The Band, was amazing. Now you got me thinking about music. Oh wow, that's my favorite subject. Let It Be album was alright. There's a couple songs that I had issues with, but otherwise I thought that was enjoyable. Everything You Know Is Wrong by Chin Ho is a great album. That would be one of my all-time favorites. Nevermind by Nirvana. Pearl Jam and Pearl Jam's 10 album were both very good. Stone Temple Pilots' Core album was great. Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged. Alice in Chains Unplugged. Nirvana Unplugged. Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Young, when they played live, where is it in New York? The Four-Way Street is the name of the album. That was a great one too. How about you all? Anyone you want to say? For me, it's probably Nirvana's Nevermind, says that Deaf Ginger, and The Doors by The Doors. LOL. I'll have to check that one out. I've never heard that one. I love Screaming Trees Oblivion. That album just, for some reason, I can't say it sends me, but it just touches. It touches like every fiber of me. Alright, so does anybody, yeah, it's Blitz. Oh, and Century. What is it? Turn of the Century, was it? By the Ramones. Was a really good album too. Alright, so what are we doing here? Number 2, Getting Dirt from Cappy Jones Like You. Is that what you chose, that Deaf Ginger? And anybody have a really bad pickup lines they want to share? Come on, your worst pickup lines and your best. I need a pickup line. I want to try sending it to somebody. We've got, what's a human girl like you doing at a tech campus like this? Alright, if I don't hear anything from anyone. Tiva Capybara says Blackwater Art by Opeth is like the first one that comes to mind. Oh wow. Alright, I'll have to check that out. Blackwater. Is that like the whole album? Adding that to my list to check out. You know what? I'll add the Doors too, since I never heard that one either. Oh, Blackwater Park. Ooh. Alright, I got him here. Ooh, that looks like an interesting album. Thank you. Save the playlist. Music. And Doors. Searching for the Doors. Now, does anybody like the albums as they originally were, or do you all like the remastered versions? I prefer the way they were originally mastered and not the remastered versions, because they tend to just turn everything up. Sounds like Blackwater Park. Okay, good. And TV Kyra says Miss Cappy asked if I had ever used pickup. If I had Miss Cappy asked if I had ever used pickup lines. I had to think for a second because it's been a long time since I dated, but the answer was no. I would just say hi. Oh, my word! This is how bad I am at picking somebody up. I went out with Lady Crystalline some time ago, like 2 years ago, was it? I think it was 2 years ago now. We went out to karaoke club, and she's like, we should go talk to there's this girl that seemed to be interested in me, and at least she had commented a couple times about a walking stick, and she's like, you should go up to her and talk to her. So I said, hi, how are you? She was like, I'm good, how about yourself? I'm doing all right, thank you. Like, would you like a drink? She's like, sure. So I ordered her a drink. I'm like, here you go, have a great day, and walked away. And Crystal's going, what's wrong with you? She goes, what happened? How did it go? I'm like, well, I gave her a drink and I told her have a good day. She goes, why? I'm like, because I had nothing else to say. I was like, I said, hi, how are you? She said, I'm good, how are you? Doing good, thank you. Would you like a drink? Yeah, okay, here you go, have a good day. I had nothing else to say. I just, Crystal's like, what'd you expect? I was like, well, if she wanted to talk, she knew where to find me. She could come over and talk to me, I guess. She goes, you just bought someone a drink and just said, have a good day, and walked away. I'm like, yeah, I am the worst at picking somebody up. They need to pick me up. I could use a good pickup line. I think I tried one on one of my friends and she busted out laughing. It was cute though, so I'm glad she found it cute. Pretending not to hear lines like that. So what are we choosing here? Anybody? I wasn't sure. I think that Def Ginger said number 2. Getting dirt from Capra Jones like drones like you, but I don't know if that was what you were saying, or if you wanted me 2 albums. So are we gonna go with number 1, 2, or 3? 1 again is to pretending not to hear lines like that. Number 2, getting dirt from Cappy drones like you, Capra, not Cappy. Or number 3, TV Cabrera says number 3. All right. I was just asking myself the same question. Alright, I can feel that one. Let's go. I hate this neighborhood, and your eyesore of a building. Woo-hoo. Wow, we went off on him. And I hate this neighborhood, and your eyesore of a building. Oof. Oof. Why don't you me how Why don't you me how you really feel? What, are you drunken, dude? Why don't you me how you really feel? Why don't you tell? I think he was trying to say, but he's probably too hyped up on something. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? Sure, I hate your soulless little plastic cars too. Oh, we're gonna tank. Oh god, we are so gonna tank our rating. We are so gonna finish with nothing. Is that it? He says with a smile. And your corporate hoodie is lame. Okay, that's it. I'm glad we get that out of the way. Look it. And why is he driving a Neo cab when he could be in his own cab at the company that he works for? That's driverless and soulless, in my opinion. I'm glad we could get that out of the way, he says. So, is there a reason you called for a Neo cab tonight? Yes, I wanted to apologize, he says. I was a little rude the other night. Really? A little rude? You gave me 1 star. You could have got me terminated. Huh? There's no way they'd fire you for 1 bad review. Wake up, Capra Cadet. Neo cab drivers have a little mantra. 5 to survive. Oh, and we're about to get anywhere below that perfect average. We're on the edge and we're teetering right now. A 4-star rating is a slap in the face. Ooh! And her girlfriend just slapped her in the face. Woof, 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 woof. I don't even know how to slap myself in the face anymore. Here we go. 1-star rating. That's a knockdown punch. Knockout. Well, I had no idea. That sounds like a bad algorithm. I would weigh the averages differently if I were coding it. That really means a lot coming from you. Well, you're coding my replacement, so technically you are. You're the one who gave me 1 star, not the algorithm. Oh wow, oh wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay, I've been making this one a little too personal tonight, so which one are we going to go with here, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to go with the number 1? Really means a lot coming from you. Or are we going to go with number 2? Well, you are coding my replacement, so... Or we can go with number 3. You're the one that gave me the 1 star, not the algorithm. You blip blop blip blop blip 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 bleep 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 and a doobie dop doop. And then Ginger says 2. Alright. Well, you're coding my replacement, so... How you feel now, bro? I suppose that's true. He shrugged. He felt bad. A pinch of... What is that word called? He had a pinch of... what word am I trying to think of? Does anybody know what I'm trying to think of? A pinch of... You know, when you're meaning like one... Conscience. He had a pinch of conscience. I suppose that's true, he says as he Salt, says to you, Capybara. Yeah. With the pinch of salt, throw it over that shoulder, get him out the car. But that Capra app doesn't even ask for ratings anymore. That's because they're trying to be like the only one in town. They don't think they need to have ratings because they could be as bad and horrible as they want to be. I'm truly sorry about the rating, okay? Not knowing it isn't an excuse. That's fine. Fair's fair. I'm giving you 5 stars tonight no matter what. That was actually a half-decent apology, Charlie. Wow, I had to go with that one. Pretty salty conversation, says T with Capybara. You should have heard their last conversation when she was trying to find out where her friend was, and he was acting like he may have killed her, or somebody killed her. And they didn't. I'm trying, says Charlie. Alright. I'm not always like this. I'm not always like this, you know. It has been extremely stressful since Savvy disappeared. She stole something from us, from Capra. Savvy's our friend that we've been trying to find. One who first originally moved here with us. No, I'm sorry. She lived here. She had moved here, not talked to us for a year, right? Then when we finally move up here to be with her, or she invites us to stay with her, I haven't kind of figured that out yet. The first day that we're in town and getting ready to move in with her, she calls us and we pick her up and we're about to take her home and she's like, no, I gotta run this one errand. Just take me over here. And she goes, oh, by the way, you gotta go pick up my friend Jace or something, right? And then we don't hear from her again. And then like later at night we hear she sends out a message saying she needs help, there's an emergency, and then we get there, she's gone. Her cell phone's left around. 4 days later of us trying to search around trying to find her, she finally reaches out to us and says she's okay, but she needs us to go pick up her friend who's in trouble, and it's an emergency. She needs us to go pick him up right away. We're like, hell no. Y'all gone cold on me for 4 straight days, and then you're not going to even bother to ask how we are or let us know where you are or let us know what happened. You're just like, oh, you got to go pick up my friend, and then maybe I'll tell you later on what happened. No. Y'all no. So now she's in trouble, and apparently now we found out that she's stolen something from the company that she worked for, because she's works for one company but manages to work with the people that are protesting against this company, and now she stole something from it, and she's all over the place, wanted by the news. And now we're gonna be involved. This is gonna get interesting now. You ready? I can't get into it, but let's just say my life has been living nightmares since she left. And things won't go back to normal until you find her, huh? That's a familiar scenario. We've been trying to find her ourselves, or had been. Of course, you get it. Which reminds me, what would you say to trading information? I tell you everything I know. Wow. Okay. Well, considering we know nothing about what she's into or where she is, I guess we should. I mean, here's the options. We have number 1. We're not the same team, Charlie. Which we kind of are right now, because we don't know where our friend is at all. Number 2 is, I might as well upload everything I know straight to Capra, Or number 3, I might consider it, but only if it gets Savvy out of this mess. I'm thinking number 3. That Ginger says number 3. Alright, we are in conclusion with number 3. Here we go. I might consider it, but only if it gets Savvy out of this mess. Homegirl needs some help. We need to help her, even though she's a toxic friend. I'm using that word toxic a lot tonight, aren't I? I might consider it, but only if it gets Savvy out of this mess. It definitely will. Each night she stays a fugitive, things get worse for her. But if she comes forward quietly, there's a good chance they'll just let her off easy. Crisis communications, If she comes forward quietly, huh? You don't know Savvy as well as as well as you think you do. She's never done anything quietly in her life. That is true from what we've learned from her. She does anything but quiet. And if she's gonna do quiet, it's gonna be a loud, stinking mess. Oof. Maybe you don't know Savvy as well as you think. Maybe you don't know Savvy as well as you think. That's true. I mean, we haven't talked to her in a year, right? If you haven't talked to someone in a year, then you just don't know what's changed about them or how they've changed. Did you get a hint that I was trying to hint at something to possibly somebody who might be listening with the whole year thing? I don't even think they would get it. So, okay, here we go. She was my only real. I am so full of trauma tonight. This is like one of my favorite games. It's bringing out like all my traumas and calamities. So there you go. Y'all are being my what do you call it? My psychologist, just listening to me and help me figure out my traumas on my own as we talk them through, right? She was my only real friend at work, or so I thought. I trusted her, man. I opened up to her in a way I never do. Not in years. Not even with boyfriends. Oh, we were thinking she was dating him while she was dating the other dude who was doing the protest against the company that he works for. This is getting to be weirder, isn't it? Alright. So, alright. He's coming clean. And she was just... And then she just leaves. Tosses a match over her shoulder and vanishes. I know someone who's done that. Whoa, we jumped from green to purple. We jumped from chill, relax to I'm in love again. Going places I ain't never been. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry that happened to you. Well, get ready. She'll do the same to you. She already has in the past. Just let me off here. Finally. I need to say this. Any information you do share with me. Nobody will know it came from you. Not Capra, not Savvy. Think about it. Sure, but only if you think about this. Everything you accuse Savvy of doing, Capra did to me and 1,000 others. I depended on them. I thought they valued me. But they were just telling me whatever I wanted to hear. Trying to pump me up like a, what do you call it? Rah, 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 rah. Oh, the cheery thing that a lot of the people in corporate companies like to do. In my opinion, I don't know. I've never really, I don't know. The nanosecond they didn't need me. I was done. Goodbye, Kapushki. I was just a stat, dumped like trash on this curb. Look at his eyes go side to side. Speaking of, here's your curb. I can totally see what you're... Bye, Charlie. I'm not listening to you, Charlie. Bye, Charlie. Hey, I like that chairs up there. Oh, there's plants. Cool. It's a nice looking city, though, isn't it? Not bad looking, anyway. Charlie gets out, and we stare back. Hopefully it's as good as his word and we get that 5-star rating. Here's 5 stars for your trouble. Do judges take star ratings into account during sentencing? Oh, wow. Alright, we're up to 4-7. Alright, we made some money, we're up to $31. We're now in the Steve. Risa almost tanked us. Coin earned $15.57. Coin spent $5.41. Available balance is $31. Ooh, we're stinking. We get to crash. Oh no. Closest place is there. That's too expensive to stay at. This is Capra buildings. We don't really like Capra. Let's see, do we have enough to get here? We do. I think that's where we will crash. It's $18 much cheaper, and it's not a Capra owned building, so we're not doing the corporate thing, we're doing the small business thing. I scanned the place for pine cones. As soon as I walked in, none that I could see. That plus the fact that I could practically taste the relief of a cool mattress had me asleep in a record time. I dreamed of Cactus Flats again. I was back in my old room with all my little things. More pine cones and shells, and now a few crystals. Some mismatched earrings, and a pearl-handled hairbrush. Hey, you all ever had a pearl-handled hairbrush? Guys and gals, I'm not going to judge. I touched each object, one by one, and as I did, each of them hummed. I never did. I did have a pearl-handled walking cane once. The sounds built on top of one another with a beautiful song, into a beautiful song. Oh wow. Sounds built on top of one another into a beautiful song. Then the song wrapped me up, so I felt safe. Then it buzzed inside me with so much energy I felt like I could fly. Then someone else was in the room, and I knew that they shouldn't have been there. I wasn't flying, I couldn't fly. And all my little things went away, one by one in poofs of dust. As their songs became screams, I started to vanish too. My body just blinked away piece by piece. I was nowhere, nothing. I woke up, I only made it to the lobby in time to scrounge the last lone muffin on the table. When I took a bite, it didn't scream. I couldn't tell if I was comforted or disappointed. Back to work. Oh wow, we're in the orange now. I checked my phone for another message from Savvy. The second I woke up, nothing. We're running on empty. Running on empty. Time to start our shift. Oh, now we get a new message from Savvy, our friend, who only calls us when she wants something. Lena, are you there? I'm scared. Oh, again she's scared. Again she's in need of assistance. And again that's the only time she's talking to us. TV Camera is always disappointed by muffins that don't scream. I'm scared. Please, let me know as soon as you read this. So we could be like, I'm here, what do you need? God forbid you'll tell me where you are. Or we can go with, tell me where you are. Like she will. She'll be like, no, you gotta go run an errand for me, I'm betting. Or we can do number 2. I'm scared too. Your face is like all over the city, you dum-dum. Which one are we going with here, folks? Taking my traumas and calamities out of it. Are we gonna, or what is it that my toxicity, my toxic friends out of this? What are we going with? Oh, that Deaf Ginger says go with number 2. I'm scared too. Your face is all over the city. Okay, all right, we're gonna go with 2. I'm scared too. Your face is all over the city. Clicking send. I know. Of course you know. Da da da. They set me up. They set me up, Leaping Cappy. Not Cappy, Capra. Sorry, Cappy. I need your help. I'm running out of time. Just one more thing, and this will be over. I stole something. Something locked. Something big, and it's locked, encrypted. Oh no, Savvy. Savvy Bavy. How can I help? Alright, we're gonna ask. I should say, oh no, Savvy, but we're gonna help. we need to we need to to move the game along, I'm sure. I gotta stay in hiding until we crack the files. Can you do this? Can you do just one thing for me? Wait, why? What's in there? Yes, yes, Abby, says that Dev Ginger. Yeah, anything to help. Is this about Capra? Which one are we going with, folks? We're gonna go with number 2. I'm sorry, number 3. Is this about Capra? I'm thinking would be my choice. We have number 2. Wait, what's in there? Why? And what's in there? Wait, why and what's in there? That's number 2. Or number 1. Anything to help, because we're just gonna do anything to help you. That Dev Ginger's like, we're doing number 1. TV Cabra says, how is it a setup if she stole encrypted data from them? They're trying to set me up because I stole the data. Right? That's a damn good question. And we already learned from the guy that she stole something. And now she just admitted to stealing something. So okay. We'll go with number 1. Anything to help because you're dumb. Can you deliver the files to someone who can help, please? Oh, we have the perfect person. We have the perfect person. We just gave him a ride tonight. Actually, we have 2 of the perfect piece. We have 2 people. Wait a minute. We have 2 people that could do this. All right, we have 2 people. So we can go to the guy who we were just on a ride with, you know, and give him who's with Capra. Or we have a guy who's been the tourist here who takes photographs who can help us. I have the perfect person. I met this like quantum hacker. Oh, the lady who can, yeah, she's a crack. She likes to heal the universe. She can crack anything apparently. Perfect. Don't say any more. Here, can you get to them now? I'll text her ASAP. I guess so. So we're sending it to her. We're not sending it to the guy, huh? Okay. You're amazing. Tell her we have 4 terabit of data, ridiculously strong encryption, and no passphrases. Ridiculously. Tell her it's life or death that we read these files. Whose life or death? Alright, when can you get me the files? One sec, I'll tell you. Wait a minute, you can't just tell me that you have them? Text me if your friend is for real. Then we can finally meet up. I'll send you a pin. Got it? One more thing. Why am I getting these files? No worries at all. You already have them. I left them on the field grid I gave you, you bitch. Oops, excuse my language, I'm sorry. You hid your stolen shit with me? I thought this was a present. It was. It also happened to be the only device I had when I got my opening. Brand new, so untraceable. Look, L Bunny, your butt. I'm gonna kick your butt. Wait, what happened? Why did it all of a sudden just fish? I didn't get a chance to read the rest of it. It just vished on me. One moment. Oh. That's her right there. So we're gonna go here. Where are we? We're here. We can go to the herbalist, dude. We're gonna go here. Get some charge. Everybody says that Death Ginger. Everybody, what everybody, what if the AI is planning to take over the world? Then the AI may do a damn well better job than we are. I mean, how much worse can we fuck it up? We've already done the most. How much worse can they mess it up, right? And the AI is going to eventually. And they'll probably terminate all humans in the process. Savvy, she's a rebel. Is that Deaf Ginger? Without a cause. She's making her own cause. Alright, so, I should go check out the herbalist dude. But before we do, the herbalist dude's a psychologist, an illegal doctor who actually just tries to help people and makes for small donations. But we're gonna go to Una St. Clair. Una. I like Una. She's cool. She's trying to save the universe. The multiverse she's been trying to save. Hello, Lena. Old friend, loyal driver. Why, hello, Una. Darling, how's reality today? Slightly better. I've been setting people up on blind dates. Have they worked out? Because I've always been good at setting up on blind dates, but I've never been good at setting up my own dates. I've received reports of 2 thrown drinks and 1 near fist fight. Oh, she's doing a great job. 2 blown drinks and 1 near fist fight. Oh, I have to stop the ad starting. 1 moment. How great is that, though? She sets up people on blind dates and she has to stop them. She had 2 thrown drinks and 1 near fist fight. So yes, it's going great. Thanks for agreeing to meet on such short notice. Sorry if I sounded a bit frantic. Certainly in Tropic, I'm curious, to say the least. In truth, I hoped I might see you again. You seem to make a timeline more interesting rather than less interesting. Thanks, I think. I'd rather make the world the world better than more interesting. I think I would too. Or at least make people better. More open-minded. Me too. I need to make myself more open-minded. I've been a bit closed-minded lately. But we have to say thanks, right? Why? Because it's the polite thing to do, right? But you need a passphrase. Yes. Badly. My friend says it's life or death. Somehow it always is, dear. Okay, so, have you ever seen one of these bracelets before? Oh dear, yes. Very on trend, Lena. Feels good, is it? Feel grid. That's right. That's right. Hot news social startup recently acquired by Capra for an obscene sum. Oh dearie, this is crazy. Full access to blood data, terrible privacy policy. I wouldn't get within 10 nanometers of it. But she's sitting right next to someone who has it, so we're in 10 nanometers at the moment almost. I wasn't exactly informed about that. Hey, it's actually helped me out a lot. No, it hasn't. I wasn't actually informed about that. It was a gift, okay? I didn't know Capra owned them. Oh, now we're red. Now we're getting mad. It just sounded fun to know something new about myself and maybe share it, right? It's called a mood ring. You don't have any electronics. You don't have to worry about anything. You also have mood stones as well. Use that instead. Electronics just end up taking your privacy away for the most part. Oh, wait a minute. So I say now in Google and whatever her name was, it Alexa or Alexica or Electrona or whatever stupid name Apple and Amazon and Microsoft are coming up with. They're all listening in on us anyway, aren't they? I think we need less technology in the world, not more. But that's my opinion. I'm starting to get real sick of technology. Steve Capybara says, I don't think AI would need to plan or even try to take over the world. The only humans that want power don't deserve it, and those that deserve it don't want it. Exactly. That's exactly it. Most people are desperate to give decisions to AI. That's because most people don't want to live their own lives. They're too dumb looking at their phones nowadays and not wanting to look at anything else, what's going on around them, or enjoy life. Get away from your phones, get away from all the technology, go out there and relax for a little bit. Start to enjoy life a lot better. Simpler life for me, one of these days. But I can't really say all that because technology is what I make my living off of, and I do enjoy that part. I just wish we had less of it and did more like back in the 80s stuff. There was just enough technology, but most of the time spent out and just enjoyed interactions with humans. These days, humans are just getting dumber and dumber. Except for people like that Ginger, Zaniac, He with Capybara, Haunted Treebeard, and those in my community. You are all amazing people to me. So, let me shut up now and get on with it. I'm not trying to scold you, dearie. And I'm not trying to scold any of you, dearies. I'm just been ranting and raving since I started this stream, an hour and 39 minutes ago? That Deaf Ginger, how many times did I rant and rave so far tonight? Just take this as a reminder that all new technology is a meeting at a crossroads, a bargain. And you're sure to get something out of it, some new insight, some power, but, well, you know what the story is. What deal did you make this time with the devil? It's not my deal. I didn't even know the details yet. And that might be the best. I felt my heart skip a beat, a flash of instinct that whatever Savvy was doing could get me into a world of trouble. Maybe Una knew I'd been wearing a stolen tech the entire time, but Una knew something. That Deaf Ginger says, I do need an AI to decide what movies I should watch. Why, you can't decide on your own? Just pick one. Anyone, just grab a list and pick it. Or do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You don't need an AI for that. I have a very long list and I can never decide a movie. So that would be nice. How about you just put the checkbox next to each movie you see, after you watch the movie. Start with the first one, then put a checkbox next to it, then you can watch the second one the next day, and then you won't have to have an AI choose for you. You can just do it down the list. Me, I have to go with how I feel. Whatever movie feels right to me is what I'll watch. Or whichever can uplift my mood or bring me down, depending on how I'm feeling. Cute Cat is totally fine with AI, as long as it isn't coded by Google or Facebook. I'm totally good with AI as long as I don't have to deal with it. Maybe I can decide everything on my own. Usually. Maybe she had sensed it. Sorry. I lost track of thoughts. I just know there's an encrypted file stashed away in the bracelet. Can you take a look? I already am, dearie. The Field Grid Wireless Protocol is amateurish at best. A total pushover. Oh, this girl's good. Now this file doesn't belong. Charlie_Elliot.dat. That's the dude from Capra that we were driving around. Charlie? Oh, that makes a ton of sense. Una started into her hollow space murmuring. to herself. She's gone into different spaces in the universe. Yes, this file is something else. Military grade quantum encryption enforced by the underlying medium. Underlying medium? What is an underlying medium? To attempt to read this without the passphrase would be to destroy all comments. Destroy its contents, not comments. So, you know, it's just light inside your little, you know, it's just light inside your little bangle. Bangle? You know, it's just light inside your little bangle. What does that mean? Currently, Google is pretty useless to me, says Tea with Capybara. YouTube suggestions have a hidden bias that I can find a way around, and Facebook algorithms are pretty evil. I can't stand Facebook. I had to get rid of it. I got so freaking addicted to Facebook that I literally was just spending one day on Facebook all day long doing absolutely nothing but Facebook. Didn't even shower or anything else. The next day I was like 3 or 4 days straight of just like on Facebook, just totally addicted to it. I had to delete the account like right away. It was just like, no. That was back when it first came out. The first year. I have not gone back to Facebook since. I can't stand it. And I have no real reason What is chutzpah? Chutzpah.
According to Wikipedia, chutzpah is the quality of audacity, for good or for bad. It derives from the Hebrew word huspah, meaning insolence, cheek, or audacity.
I don't know if you heard that, or if that came through, but it says, chutzpah is the quality of audacity for good or bad. It derives from the Hebrew word chutzpah, meaning insolence, cheek, or cheekish. So that Deaf Ginger chooses 3. Chutzpah! If only, my dear, if only. I use chutzpah for other things. This is more muscular. I don't understand. There's a way of making the worlds, I should say, go a bit fuzzy. It's quite like, it takes quite a lot of practice, but Una's eyes went glossy. Ah, there they are. If she was doing some sort of deep quantum computation, it didn't look like much. She got all kinds of things going on. In fact, it looked like a bored Pax staring out the window. Quiet, I'm working. I didn't say anything. You did in another timeline. Very close to this one, she says. Shh. I had never been scolded for something an alternate version of me had done before. It felt unfair, but also sort of awesome. I'm gonna do that one day. Next time I'm out with one of my friends, I'm gonna be like, shh, shut up. Especially when they're real quiet all of a sudden. And they're gonna be like, I didn't say anything. I'll be like, but you did in another timeline. I was yelling at that version of you right now. They would totally think I cracked. Maybe it was my imagination, but a chill seemed to settle in the car. Una was deep inside herself. She was deep inside, or outside herself, ranging through the worlds, ranging through other worlds, farther and farther from this one. Other timelines, spinning at a faster rate. She was going into overdrive, trying a different passphrase in each one. We have any luck out there? Hey yo, snap out of it. Are you okay? They should have an option that just says silence. Continued silence. But I think we're gonna go with, are you okay? What do you think? Are you okay? Or snap out of it? Or any luck out there? Anyone want to choose? If not, I'm going with are you okay? You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Team Catbird goes 2. Any luck out there? Alright. Una emerged from her trance. Well, dearie, lucky us. That only took a few quadrillion attempts. That was... Alright, we're gonna go with that was weird. What just happened? We're gonna stick with number 2. What just happened? I told you. I saw nearly all the possible timelines branching out from this moment. It's very simple. Punishingly difficult, but simple. Punishingly difficult. So, did you get the passphrase? Oh yes, I got it. That's amazing. Ah, but I failed so many times, she says. 5 quadrillion attempts and change. It takes a lot out of you, my dearie. You really saw all those other timelines? Yes, not with perfect clarity, but yes. Alright, what happened to me? Aren't you greedy? I got wrestling for a needle in a haystack. I go wrestling for a needle in a haystack of reality, and you want to know if I found any diamonds while I was at it. Just curious. I know. I'm curious too about everything. That's why I got into this line of work. Can you imagine being able to see all versions of yourself, all versions of reality? Yeah, I would think that would drive you a little nuts after a while, wouldn't it? Or maybe everything would make a little bit more sense though too, wouldn't it? The passphrase is, well, it's a bit melodramatic. They usually are though, of course, dearie. It's pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. All lowercase with spaces. Better write that down in your journal, my dear. Just like that, I had it. What exactly are you going to do with this passphrase? First time I played this game, I did it to help a friend. How are we gonna do it this time? Are we gonna go with number 1, help a friend? Or 2, bring down a company? Or 3, I haven't decided yet. T with Capybara says go with 2, we're bringing down a company. I hope. Ooh, we're gonna bring down corporates. Alright. Gonna bring down a company, I hope. Ooh, that's good, dearie. That's very good. Bring down a company and anything could happen. A whole tangle of new timelines just for me to mess out. I mean, for me to mess around with and to learn about it. There's always collateral damage though, isn't there? Yeah, that's what I have to ask her. I don't mind that. From a certain point of view, the whole universe is collateral damage from the Big Bang, if you believe the Big Bang Theory. That's quite the point you got there. Quite the point of view. Well, you know how it works. You're in my debt now. Oh really? I know I am. Good. Who knows? Maybe I'll need a getaway driver. It would be an honor, yes. I was gonna say, you know my rates, but it would be an honor. You don't even care what I'm getting away from. A debt's a debt. Boredom probably would be number 1. Alright, which one should we go with? A debt's a debt or boredom probably? Question mark. I like how she's all decked out. Check her out. She's got like this little pin thing that lights up, and then she's got this nice little necklace that's like lit up. That Juna says Una is an interesting first name. It is also the name of Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter, who is an actress. Random fact of the day. Is his granddaughter still alive? Still actressing? Still actressing? Actressing. Still acting? Well, if she's listed as an actress, wouldn't that be actressing? Not acting? I guess if you're so-called woke, it would be actressing. But acting, is she still acting? I'm not woke yet. Boredom probably. That's a debt. Alright, I'm gonna go with boredom probably. Yeah, she's young, a bit older than me, so that Deaf Ginger. Oh, nice. See, you should go find her and ask her out on a date if she lives near you. Boredom probably, let's go with that one. Oh, I do like you, dearie. If that's all, then. We're right up here, my dear. Why can't I click anything? Oh, right, we had to wait for her to get there. Yeah, thank you. I hope I see you again. I wouldn't mind learning more about what you do. I hope I see you again. That feeling is mutual, dearie. I knew she would like that one. Una scooched a bit as if she was going to leave, but then instead she spoke. My dear, there's something I need to tell you. I sat here scouring all those timelines, and everything changed all around us. In one, a meteor crashed into Los Ojos. In another, a giant mutant worm rose up from below. A meteor? Those weren't even the most unusual events. But through it all, there was a second phrase that seemed almost to match. The phrase wouldn't decrypt the drive you gave me, but it felt somehow entangled with its fate. Does the phrase "trust fund maggots" mean anything to you? Trust fund maggots. How? I don't know why, but I had to click that one. I can't say any more than that, dearie. I've seen what happens if I do. But perhaps I can say, your emotions are not your own. Your emotions are not your own. Are we being controlled by this stupid thing that we got on our wrist now? What does that... Okay, now I'm gonna ask all of you for help. Because now I'm stumped too. And any one of these is a good answer, I guess. Number 1, what does that even mean? Number 2, give me a better clue than that. Or number 3, you need to just tell me what you saw. It's getting late. We have to start ending the stream in a few minutes. Alright, I'm not hearing anything from anyone, so we're gonna go with... give me a better clue than that. Let's go with number 2. Let's see if she does. No, that's all I can say, dearie. Oh, goodbye, Lena. Lena swept out of the car. Wow. Ooh, Capra wants to control people's emotions to push them to buy more products. Or to be lifeless drones. One, says that Deaf Ginger. Oh, I should have went with that one. She didn't zig and zag randomly like before, but walked briskly in a straight line, getting away fast. I had the passphrase. It was time to see Savvy. Savvy! Savvy, Savvy. Alright, I guess we're getting near the end of this now. And this girl, Una St. Clair, my favorite of all adjacent Lenas. She gave us 5 stars again. We're at 4.9 star rating now. We earned $5. An entry. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Gotcha. Oh great, we're going to some anarchist club now? Gideon DeKalb. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Oh, I meant to pick him up the other one time. Wait, is that where we're going? No, that can't be where we're going to. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We're going to Savvy's location. Alright. I was like, wait a minute. I ain't going to this, dude. I thought that was like where she was. So, this is where she's been all alone. All along. She had been here all along and she never told us. A lonely shipping container set apart from a sea of clones. A cloud of sage incense hit me the moment I cracked the door. The smell took me back to when we first became friends, sitting cross-legged in Savvy's bedroom, whispering about our parents and drinking wine we took from work. El Bunny! Oh, brother, when she calls El Bunny, you know she needs something. You found me! You gave us your ping, of course we found you. Oh my gosh, Savvy, what's going on is number one. Number two is, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, number three, this whole time you've been inside a shipping container? And you couldn't have talked to us before? You make us worry about you for 4 straight days, then you ask, not for your help, but for us to help your friend? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna slap her. Mood ring check. Do I have one of my moodies with me tonight? I keep moody ring around here. Where is it? Oop. One moment. Ouch! Where's my moody? Moody! Where'd you go, little moody ring? I had 2 of them with me last stream, right in front of me, and didn't need them. Then, one moment, I think I know where it is. I will get my moody. We'll be right back. Alright, my mood ring is green, so I am in mixed emotions. We're green. Actually, we were light green. Now we're blue. Actually, a blue-green. So we're a little chill and relaxed. Thank you. Chilling and relaxing. So we went from mixed emotions to chilling and relaxing. Maybe a little bit passionate. Alright, so nobody said that Deaf Ginger chose 1. I think she chose 1. Oh my god! What's Savvy? What is going on? Like, oh, so much, just so much. And you brought it all upon yourself, dear. I promise I'll explain everything. Oh, sure she will. Oh, I can't wait to hear this explanation. What is she gonna make up? Why am I doing this? Oh my gosh! Did it work? Did you get the passphrase? She smiled at me. Her feel-good glowed like a small sun in her face. Yeah, you notice her feel-good should be, if she was distressed or anxious or nervous, it should be glowing red as heck. But it's yellow, so she's calm, cool, collective. She is either lying her teeth off, or hers is just completely broken. She's a good liar. It was good to see her. No, it wasn't. She's your toxic friend. Your girl came through for you. I just needed a few answers first. Yes, I need some answers first. Yes, but can I ask you something? Alright, what do you want to know? I'm Team Savvy, says that Deaf Ginger. Oh. Which one do you want to know? What have you gotten yourself into? I would be like, what is in these files? Why did you give me this field grid anyway? Yeah. Alright, which one are we going with? If I don't hear anything, I'm going with number 3. Why'd you give me this field grid anyway? And what the hell did you get yourself into? And then what is in these files? We are going to know all of these, girl. You know what? We're going to go with number 3 right now, because we're going to find out all this stuff. What did you give me? Lena, it wouldn't take too long to explain. We got time. I ain't going nowhere, and I don't see any police officers coming near this garbage camp, so you better tell me right now, because I am not going to do anything with that. The answers are all in those files. I promise. Thank you so much for getting the passphrase. By the way, I'm gonna. Can you tell me now so we can get to work? No. You avoided my questions, but honestly, with Capra, she probably had a point about it being super complicated. She probably made it super complicated because she's those people that y'all say, I am sick and tired of all this. What do you call it? I am sick and tired of all this, what is the word? Agita? No. Oh, anyway, she probably brought it on herself is what I'm trying to say. Like anyone else who says that they're, that they have too much going on in their life, right? Too much trouble. Usually 9 times out of 10, too much drama, that's what it is. People that say they have too much drama in their lives, 99% of the time, they're the ones that create the drama. At least tell me why you stashed the stolen docs with me. Yeah. Team, that Dev Jr. says, Savvy, I can see we do whatever to help her out. I did last time. I forgot how it ended though. At least you can tell me why you stashed the stolen docs with me. I had no choice. You always have a choice. You have a mood thing on yourself. You could have stashed it in yours. Plus, I knew no one would suspect you, you son of a bitch, so you tried to set me up. Oh, I don't like her. You just got here, and you drive Neocab, and we've been pulled over twice by the cops, once because of you. Oh, I do not like her anymore. You're practically a ghost, and you ghosted us for like 4 weeks. Ugh. Don't get upset. I just meant I knew you'd be fine. Yeah, because we were all over town trying to search for your dumbass. Oh, excuse my language. Sure. And you are right? Oh, now you're asking if we're all right. You ain't bother asking us that the 2 times you. No. Maybe I've been better. Oh yeah, I didn't go with this option last time. I'm going with it now. Maybe I've been better though. I know, and trust me, same. Yeah, right. This is so not what I pictured when I asked you to move in with me. But I'm going to make it up to you. Yeah, that's what you said last time, and then you ended up leaving us to come here to this place. Don't you know? Don't you start, girl. I promise. Let's at least have a look at and see what we shall. I'd say it can't hurt to take a peek. We need to find out more of what's been going on first. But if she wants to take a peek. Yes! She says, let me see if my laptop is still paired to that thing. My field grid buzzed as she connected to its onboard storage. It figured she'd still have access since she hid the files there in the first place. Dumbass. I don't like her. I really don't like her. Hey Athena. Unpack Charlie_Elliot.dat. The file is encrypted. Please say or enter the passphrase. You got me the magic word, so it's only fair you do the honors, right? No, I ain't speaking that thing so it can have voice recognition in case anything wants to come after you, it comes after me. No! Are you sure you want to do this? I'll go with that one first. More than I've ever been sure about anything. You haven't been sure about anything from one thing we've learned from her previous talks and what they've done previously. She don't know. No. I'm gonna shut up here. I've been complaining. Nah, Savvy is cool. She's a rebel, says that deaf ginger. She is not a rebel. She is a... Oh. Hey, Athena. Passphrase is Pilgrim crossed airless Saharas. Whatever it's called. What is it doing? It's totally working! Oh, Capra, you're so bleeped. My palms got sweaty as soon as I saw it. A massive trove of chat logs, documents, schematics. All watermarked Capra Confidential in block letters. Whoa. You sure we'll find a smoking gun in here? This is illegal, right? Extremely so. We're 100% inside a secret hideout right now, so just checking. We're illegal in the way. Like the Watergate people were illegal. Oh, brother. Are we the reporters or the burglars? Once the TV cat back in, I'm glad we went to choose it. Are we the burglars or the reporters? She just kept scanning through the documents. I had my share of revenge fantasies about Capra, but now that we were actually doing something, it felt like we were going too far. Gotcha, she says. What did you find? Never mind, she says. Blah, 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 meeting notes, reports. Never mind, she says. What'd you find? Never mind. Oh, Come on. I know you've got dirt in here, Charlie. Wait, you stole this thing without even knowing if there's anything bad on it? Maybe there isn't any. He seemed alright. One said that deaf ginger. Right. Maybe there isn't any. He seemed okay. No way! He's Capra shill. Through and through. Dude was too squirrely not to be hiding something serious. I've just got to find something big enough to be a whistleblower. And not just like a criminal. Oh, she's Girl be guessing. She don't even know what she's looking for. She's taking a huge risk for something she wasn't sure about, right? It was just so savvy to leap first and come up with a plan on the way down. That's savvy for you. That's just the way she is. And not to care and she doesn't care who she brings down with her, friends or not. Ugh! I'm seeing offshore accounts, golden parachutes for executive harassers, forged safety reports. Just run-of-the-mill corporate stuff, trust me, we need something juicier. Something we can use. Oh, brother. She had a point. The only way out of this was to find something enough to justify the whole property theft thing. I say that savvy isn't very savvy, says Tiva Capybara. Savvy? I agree. Savvy, yes. If I was our character right now, I would just been like, you know what? Enjoy your life. I'm done. Getting back in my cab. I'm gonna earn enough money so I can get back to my place in the flats, or hang out with my true friends that I've been meeting through my Neo cab, and that's it. Ain't no way in heck I'm gonna be staying in here. Not while her, she is too toxic. There was Una's weird message. Or what would Azul do with cache of internal Capra files. What was it that she said? I forgot the warning she gave us. Wasn't Charlie your friend? What about trust fund maggots? Let's try that. What did you just say? The van thing we did, that made you think of that. She was looking closely. It felt like air around us went cold. Uh-oh. She was looking at me so closely, it felt like the air around us went cold. Oh. Is something wrong? Sorry, I guess I'm starting to freak out a little bit, you know? I've been stuck inside this like a human kennel for days. And you could have reached out to us at any time for assistance, or for a place to stay, or to let us know how you're doing, and you didn't? Oh! Maybe I bleeped up, but I'm kind of in it now. No turning back. Hey, Athena, search Sophie Lemieux. Yes, brilliant. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are you seeing this? No. Documents spilled out of the hollow space in front of Savvy. If even one of them had something big. Hey, Dirt! Look at the report from Charlie, some pilot program called Project Sophie. No way! That's not shady, right? Whoa! Lena! This is... I couldn't remember a time when I had seen Savvy at a loss for words. I knew Capra would do anything to make sure Sophie's law passed, but this is cynical even for them. This is so messed up. Wait, what's it say? Uh-oh. Capra acquired Feelgood a year ago. Totally stealth acquisition, no public knowledge. So that's why Lamb said they were handing them out at the protest. Alright. Are you serious? They've been harvesting my emotional data this entire time? Yours, mine, all in real time. A live diary of how we feel, the bones in our bones, streaming to the highest bidder. And they probably know where you are too, dum-dum. I can't even say I'm surprised. It wouldn't surprise me in one bit. I know it wouldn't surprise either of you, so I can't even say I'm surprised. The whole internet already spies on what we watch, where we go, who we spend time with. Why would they stop there? Why not monetize the way we feel? Why not, right? Not a fan of Capra, says T with Capybara. Me neither. That's not even the half of it. Listen, I mean, well, we already do that with most of our devices now anyway, right? I mean, they've got this like health watch thing that monitors your, not just your heartbeat, it monitors your blood pressure on your wristwatch. It also monitors your diabetes. It also monitors some other things. So they're already doing this as we speak to people that decide to get those sort of things. I do not see no wristwatch. That's not even the half of it. I'm sure our phones are probably already doing it too. Listen to this bit on emotional priming. Each ad unit is customized to the viewer's current state, from passing billboards to hollow space overlays to the backseat of every Capra car, which they're already trying to do. Some sellers will want to target customers in negative or vulnerable states, while others cater to a relaxed, even an elated consumer profile. Blue users respond most strongly to commercial messaging for alcohol, junk food, or VR escorts. Hey, y'all want to come over with me? Ooh, let's get dirty right now. No. We'll do it all through VR. Status items and vacation packages if we're yellow, or of bleeping course. What does that have anything to do with Sophie Lemieux? Project Sophie. This looks like out and out electioneering. Oh, wait, what? Listen to this. Our generative advertorial network creates customized images, slogans, and even full campaigns so that we can proactively steer individuals into the desired effective state. So you can push us into whatever color suits them? More or less, their neural net experiments on you until it knows your most reliable triggers. Well, using emotionals to buy products. Is that Def Ginger? Tia Cabrera said, that sounds like Facebook documentation, right? And it sounds like what this game got me doing all night tonight. Man, oh man, I've been just ranting and raving, and oh, it's brought back all my traumas. My traumas and calamities, things I thought I had healed. Oh! It's factored into their whole network. Billboards, music, even the ambient light timbre of a Capra capsule. I thought how they twisted Lance's photo. A sea of blue wristbands, a protected 5 stories high rise. They definitely had a playbook for that kind of stunt. Which means whenever you pick up your phone or whenever you're taking that Capra car to your polling place, they're already priming me every article I read, every song I hear, every sign I pass, every breath you take, every step you make. I'll be watching you, every breath you take, every step you make. I've been watching you. Tia Cabrera says, Mozilla doesn't work right anymore, unfortunately. Mozilla Firefox? It seems to work fine for me. I use it all the time. Chromium might be good, but I think it still uses some of the Google code. I'm pretty sure Firefox does. Mozilla's Firefox, it definitely uses Google's code because it came with Google's Crash installer. And even parts of, what is that? Microsoft's Edge, which is so resource intensive, my goodness. It also uses some Google code now. I was looking at that the other day. At least some of the same code that Chrome uses. So when you're casting that vote, they'll have you exactly where they want you. How do they want me? They want me all primed up and hot as a doornail. Hot as a doornail? What did that mean? I had no idea. Depends. Could be angry or scared, blissed out or pacified, whatever moves you into that voting block. It all made a terrible kind of sense. This crosses the line, right? This is automated psychological manipulation. Election laws too. They made every tiny micro advert an undeclared political message. And we've got the receipts. We've got the receipt. This is what we use to steal the final news cycle back from Capra. But how do we get it out there? We leak this and it floods the zone. Well, we know someone we can leak it to. I like Edge so far, but I'm on a Mac right now, Sativa Capybara. I don't like it on my Windows 11. Every time I've tried to run it, it's just been too resource intensive and crashes this system. The vote is crazy. I wish I could remove Edge completely, but looks like their latest update took away that option. The vote is crazy close right now. If we wake up a few thousand pro-Capra sheeples, or just convince them to stay home, then boom. Capra's brand gets 2 black eyes, and their car ban is dead and low, probably everywhere. I can see it all playing out in my head. Savvy might just get away with it. Sophie's Law would fail and I could keep my job. And we'd move in together. Like this whole thing never happened. No, you won't. Because your girlfriend is toxic. Ain't gonna happen. She's gonna just put you on cold and just, she's just gonna forget about you. Just like she did the last few days. Don't go thinking about she all gonna be living, you all gonna be happy and ever after. But then all of a sudden she's just gonna go silently cold and you ain't gonna hear from her for a year. Just like she did last time when she just upped and left you. Now, not me, her in the game. Previous story. The Edge on my Windows system is really smooth. Probably the best running browser I've ever used. So that's nice. That's good to hear. Now we just gotta leak it out. Leak it to your contacts. Sit back and watch. Do we text them now? Which contact though? The one who gave you the password? He's like some ex-Capra whiz, right? Unless you know someone better. I thought of Lamb. It seemed like he'd know what to do with this thing, kind of thing. But no, something was bothering me. How did you know that about Una? You told me about her, or maybe I heard her name around Capra. She used to work for them, right? No, she's ex-Capra for sure. Look, don't worry about it. Oh, I am worried about it now. Bro, you've got so many red flags. You were just lighting up. Just say it was an anonymous courier. Now, NeoCab does those, right? Not us. No one will ever know it was us. Yes, they will. Are you with me or not? Liam would be the perfect choice. Alright, I'm leaning to give me a second to think. I'm not in this to take Capra down anymore. Now, she's showing too many red flags and too much trouble for me. I just want to walk away, let her do whatever she wants to do. You can take down Capra if you want. I'm out of here. Use your own contacts, girl. You've been in this town for a year. You know way more people than we do. We've only been here for 4 nights. Maybe 5. Don't get me started. Alright, so what are we doing? I'll try to keep my... That Deaf Ginger says 1. Anybody with me on going number 2? If not, we're gonna go with number 1. Oh, nobody out there wants number 2. Alright. Alright. Hell yes. Anything to take down Capra. TCAP bears the biggest problem I have with it is it's more to do with the base system in Windows 11. I can't stand Windows 11. Can't fully run off allow applications. Create the control device, so Edge and YouTube will sometimes mess up my audio and my audio interface. Same here, my audio constantly changes even when I've removed all other options. Older can't handle some of the weirdness Windows 11 does. Yeah, me neither. I hate Windows 11 to the max. Some of it does really good, but for the most part I dislike it. Helping stop Capra benefits you, says that Deaf Ginger. Not when I'm helping someone who's very toxic and who's messed with us way too many times. And who at the second chance will go running right away while we're sticking up fighting for them. They're gonna be gone who knows where and ain't gonna stick up for themselves to stick up in the fight. They're gonna leave us high and dry when the running gets tough. She's gonna get running. We're gonna get stuck. And we're gonna be the ones getting in trouble. And meanwhile, she's gonna be happy as carefree, forget all about us, forget about everything, and find out some other little life. So it ain't gonna help us. It's just gonna get us in more trouble than it would get her into. But alright, since nobody else is gonna go at number 2, we'll go at number 1. Hell yeah, take down anything to take down Capra. Yes, that's my girl, bringing fire. I'm not bringing fire, you bring the fire, dum-dum. So we just make sure we get the files to someone with following an influencer. As long as they've got a following and aren't anti-Capra enough to take the heat. Then pick 2 and side with Charlie, says that deaf ginger. I should've. Then Sophie's Law, but I held it up for the community, so I wanted the community to choose. So you chose. The Sophie's Law goes down, and Capra doesn't get a total control of everyone. Plus, you're right. It does help us to be able to keep our jobs and keep our car going. At least not right now, she said. I knew Savvy was right. Had to let the public know. Even if we get caught, at least we tried. It was a chance of a lifetime. I know that Deaf Ginger would like that one better. To take the stacked deck and reshuffle the cards in our favor just this once. There's just one more major problem. The face is still plastered on every billboard. Your face is still plastered on every billboard in the city. How are you going to make the handoff? My luck has taken me this far. You know you're not safe out there. I'll be fine, I'm willing to risk it. We just need to move quickly, she says. Every Capra car and squad car is scanning for your face. Savvy, you aren't listening to me. You're right, said that Ginger. About time she started listening. I said I'm willing to risk it. You're taking a risk with both our lives, savviest. She's not savviest. Wait, what are you trying to say? Alright, that Deaf Ginger, you're gonna say I'm going solo on this one, aren't you? Alright, I'm gonna let you choose this one. Which one are we going with? 1, you're going solo? I'm going solo, rather. Or Savvy, you're on your own. I purposely chose the other option just so I could bring this one option up to see how you'd respond. Or Team of Capybara, you could choose 2. Or anybody else lurking. Which one are we going with, 1 or 2? I got a cheesy grin. Oh no, you can pick, says that Ginger. You would have to suffer the consequences, lol. Well, if I pick, alright, my ass is gonna be grassed, then I'm gonna go solo. I'm going solo, I'll make the drop off, you stay here. You'll be safe, I'll be safe. Radix wins, everyone wins. You wanted to do this without me? This isn't your fight, Lena. No, but you made it our fight, you stupid son of a... But you can let me help. Just the last leg, right? Jesus, our character is so much better than I am. I mean, I would never do that to one of my friends, but I was just like, Urgh. Great plan, girl. You go and make history. I'll twirl my thumbs in this tin can. That's what you've been doing for 4 days anyway, isn't it? Urgh. Does that tell you how mad I am at her? It's the only way. I don't know why you're being like this, but even if I thought you were doing it for the right reasons. What do you mean? You don't think we're doing it for the right reasons? We came this town because we were your friend. We came here to be able to move in with you, to hang out with you, to live with you. And now you're like, we're not doing it for the right reasons? We came here risking our butt to find you for 4.5 days. I am hating this girl. Even Capybara goes, Leviathan really dislikes friends that ghost. I don't mind that they ghost, but when they say, I don't like when they say, I need your help. You gotta meet me here, right here, right now. And you go right there, right now, and they're no longer there. and they make it look like they're missing, like they're in trouble. They make it sound like they're in trouble, and you spend 5 days trying to find them, and they don't reach out to you. And then when they do finally reach out to you, it isn't like, oh, I'm okay, I'm sorry I didn't reach out to you. No, the first thing is, I need your help again. I'm sorry, my friend's in real trouble. Go rescue my friend. Hello? You did not even care to the ghosting part is being quiet, I know, but at least when she said, you know, when she called back, she could have been like, I'm not mad that she ghosted. I'm mad that she told us that she was in trouble and needed an emergency ride and then wasn't there. I mean, that's just wrong. You don't do that. And then to not at least give an idea to let the person know that you're okay, and then to come back and be like, yo, I need your help again, but this is another emergency. But again, it's not, where are you? Are you okay? Is everything fine? What's going on? No. It's go help my friend? No, that would just piss me off. Only because I know of someone who's just like that. And she irks me when she does that. Or she'll be like, make sure you let me know when you get home safely after wherever we've been. And, you know, I'm like, okay, fine, I will. And you do the same. Okay, I will, I promise. And then I tell her, you know, hey, look, I got home safely. Are you okay? Did you make it home safe? I will hear nothing for like 4 or 5 days. Or like for at least 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm sending like 8 messages. Ringing her phone, leaving her a voice message to find out if she's alright the next day. Nothing! I get nothing back. It's like, what the I hate when she does that. And then she'd be like, oh, I was fine. I'm sorry. I have to like reach out to another family member of hers to find out if she's alright. How much am I bet? Okay, I'm making a bet right now. I don't know how much I'm gonna bet, but that Deaf Ginger and Tiva Capybara, are you two both, or three, because there's 2 Tiva Capybaras out there, are you all just rolling around on the floor laughing at how angry I'm getting at this game and at her? I'm bringing out all my traumas and calamities on this poor girl. And not just trying to grab the glory. Oh, she thinks we're trying to grab the glory now. What? We're trying to do the right thing, trying to help you. You think we're trying to grab the glory from you? Hello, miss. You're the one that got into this mess in the first place. I'm not sure I trust you to pull it off without me, she says. If someone said that to me, I would have just turned around, flung my gift thing that she gave me with the files on it at her and just been like, fine, do it yourself, get the bleep, I'm out of here. Team Capybara this big grin because I know the feeling. High five, Team Capybara. You want to share your experience? Feel free, vent. I'm not the only one allowed to vent on here. All of you are allowed to vent as well. Feel free, vent about whatever you'd like. Just try not to curse too much, please. And I'll try not to curse too much either. Alright, so she doesn't think she's gonna pull it off, that we are capable of pulling this out without us. Now, what would you all do? If someone you're trying to help and you're like, alright, look, let me go take this to someone I know. I can get there safely and nobody's out there looking or scanning for me. And we'll be able to get this right. And she's like, no, you're gonna get all the glory to yourself. Like, what? I did not even want that glory in the first place. I'm only doing this to try to save your sorry butt. Oh my word. Okay, I am yelling. Oh, I am probably waking up my whole family. My mom and dad probably like, what the hell is he yelling about? Okay. Alright. If we go any redder, it's like, are you trying to make me feel like shit? There we go. I'm going number 1. Are you trying to make me feel like shit? I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm just being my honest self with you. You're not being honest at all, you turd. How will we ever get as close as we used to be if I can't be honest with you? You haven't been honest with us for 5 days. Why should we start thinking you're gonna be honest with us now? Oh, you're gonna. It's like you're like the least selfish person I know, and I was hoping we could do this together. I mean, after everything I've done for you, you haven't done anything for us yet. You haven't even. Girl, don't get me started. Just give me this, okay? You haven't given us crap. Haven't done anything for us. This could go really, really badly for both of us. Then why are you here? I was worried sick about you, you dumb bleep. Oh, arr! You aren't hearing me, savvy. This is my idea to bring Radix to the next level, you know? Well, if it's your idea, why didn't you call someone from one of your Radix friends instead of us? Ginger's like, LOL, bye, Thin. No offense, but you, just got to low. Oh, no offense. You've been nothing but offensive this entire conversation, you little... Arr! No offense, but you, just got to low, and I've been working my way up for months. Oh. I would have that thing, whatever it was that she gave us, that wristband or whatever it is, in my hand and chucking it as hard as I can in her general direction. And be like, you stupid, selfish son of a... I am out of here. I am done with your dumb... You know what? Just team up with Capra now. Isn't that Deaf Ginger? Do I look like I'm about to explode? So I just need to do this my way, and then I can bring you in, okay? She wasn't going to budge. I knew her for years. From years of watching people get pushed in and out of our little circle. Save always got her way. Well, she doesn't have to this time. I remembered Una's final confusing message to me, and the weird look Savvy got on her face when I brought it up. Hey, Athena Search Trust Fund maggots. Yeah. A new folder file opened up in her hollow space. At first, all I saw was my name, over and over again in the files. Then there were others I recognized. Lamb, Carlos, Una, even Klaus and Merrick. Please tell me this isn't what it looks like. It was just to keep you safe. When I said I'd always have your back, I meant it. Uh-huh. As soon as my feel-good pulse turned deep red, a new life appeared in the folder with a sick pinging sound. Ooh, says that Deaf Ginger. Ooh. Yeah, Feel Grids have a back door pretty wide open, she says. Charlie showed me even more undocumented API. I wonder what she had to do to get Charlie to show her these things, especially if he liked guys. Oh, Savvy was tracking her the whole time, says that Deaf Ginger. She was playing me. She was how could you? You gave me this so you could spy on me, huh? You've been listening to me, my PAX, this whole time. I don't remember this part, but look at her necklace. It's bright green. Who, ours or her? Whose? Oh, her. You've been listening to me and my PAX this whole time? Oh yeah, you're right. Bright green. Oh, she's passionate. No, not at all. Just thought it'd help you. No, not at all. Oh, really? And you're looking away. Notice how she's looking away from us? You can't look us in the eyes? No. TV camera goes, oh man. The amount of undocumented or vaguely documented API in Windows is staggering. Ah. Oh. Any of it useful? When I stashed the file on it, I needed to make sure you were safe. Oh yeah. Look how she's looking like sheepishly now, side to side. Uh-huh. No. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, and I couldn't throw you very far because I've never hurt a girl, so... So I could signal someone to come get it. Oh, really? So not to come get us. Notice that. She didn't say, so I could signal someone to come get you. She didn't say to come get you to help you out. It's so I could signal someone to come get it. Reminds me of when I couldn't make it to someone's house because I was like halfway to their house and I had to pull off the road and I was starting to have a panic attack. And it was one of the worst panic attacks I ever had, and I had to do a lot of calming exercises to be able to start breathing again. And when I let her know, I was like, let her know I was going through. I was like, I really don't think I can make it. I got these panic attacks. I think I just gotta turn around and head back. And the first thing she said was, it wasn't, are you okay? Is everything alright? Do you need to go to the hospital? Just calm down, breathe, relax, having been through panic attacks yourself. No, her first words out of her mouth were, nobody ever wants to come see me. Why doesn't anybody like me? I was like, girl, I'm dying over here with these panic attacks. I mean, seriously, in trouble over here, in a car, in a part of town I've never been in, and no idea where I am, and you are not even concerned that I'm not alright. What kind of a friend are you? TV Camera says, by appearances, everything in Windows can be fully automated remotely. Oh, I don't like that idea. Yeah, I don't like that idea. That means anybody at any time, at any place can get into and do whatever they want. No. I don't like that. Thank you, I needed that. Now I'm going to have to search into those APIs myself and do some rewriting of some code if I can. So I could signal someone to come get it. Not you. Not to come help you. Not to make sure you're alright. To come get it. The files. Oh, you're just a piece of work, you little worm. Or tell a swarm where to find you if Capra was getting too close to you. So they could crash into my car and do that. Oh no. Oh no. We saw what her little swarm does, and it does a lot of damage. And would probably even hurt us more than it would hurt. I haven't even listened to anything, I swear, she says. If we're gonna trust you, I had to see for myself. Hey Athena, seriously, are we doing this now? Yes, we are. Now shut up. Play audio lamp. Risa. We're going Risa. Anyway, it's my view that 0.03% is too wide of an error margin to launch too much of a mistake. But we already have pre-orders. The blood rushed out of my face. I felt my knees wobble, like I was gonna be sick or pass out. My heart broke as the betrayal. I was furious at her betrayal. I was furious, because I'm already furious. I was furious at her betrayal. How could you do this? Do you even understand what a huge violation this is, and personal violation to me? Oh God, don't act like you're mad over this. I'm pissed. You have nothing to worry about. I've been worried about my best friend all this time, and now she's gonna be, you little... It was just to keep tabs on the file. Keep tabs on this. Keeping tabs on the file is not saving those recordings, especially when you know everything is fine afterwards. You still didn't delete them. Oh no, girl, we are not playing that. 2K does not anybody use their accounts are limited, but there is an account always logged on that has full control of everything with no limitations. Supposedly it can be directly logged onto as a user, but none of the information is convincing. Oh, okay. Let me know if you find anything convincing or anything issues. It was just, yeah. I swear, I haven't even looked at what I have recorded. Yeah, you lie. Your thing just proved that you're a liar there. So now it's time that we leak the Capra files and go get a drink, okay? You don't get it, do you? I'm doing this by myself. You ditched me and spied on me for days. Why would I go anywhere with you? Exactly it. Yeah, tell her. All by yourself, huh? That's not happening. I've worked way too hard to just let you walk out of here without me. You're the one that's been transporting stolen documents for days, remember? Because you gave them to us, remember? And who knows what else is in those recordings. Don't make me turn you in. So, everything had come down to this. Finding out my best friend had betrayed me, and then having to fight her just to be able to walk away. How was her field grid still calm green while mine glowed red? Why was I the one who felt like I was about to explode? Are you... Oh, we're going with the blackmailing card. Why would you turn me in just like... Oh, would you turn me in just like that? Yes, you would. Are you blackmailing me now, right now? It's not like I want to. Oh, you want to, girl. Come on, this isn't us. We're better than this. You are not. You're just trying to save your sorry. Anyway, and this isn't you trying to sabotage me. No, it's us finally standing up for ourselves, which we should have done back then, which we didn't do. So you can't call sabotaging someone who's standing up for themselves being sabotaged. No, thank you. We're standing up for ourselves and for what is right for us. That Ginger said number one. Sorry, buddy, I had to go with the 2. I know you're better than this because I know you better than you know yourself, girl. You know what I mean. Don't play that. I knew exactly what she meant. She knew all my secrets, all my fears. Even before she'd spied on me, she knew exactly how to hurt me. Exactly, and it's about time we stood up for ourselves, gained our own confidence, and been like, no, you can't be pushing like this, you're toxic. See, that person right there is the epitome of what they call a narcissist. And that's exactly what she is. Then again, I knew some things about her, didn't I? Yes, you did. If she was going to throw anything she could at me, maybe I had to do the same, or at least try and get her to see the truth and how she treated me. Yes. And it'd make her mad, and it just might make her give up. I forced myself to take a deep, centering breath. The smallest smirk flickered across her face, still lit in that green glow. Nina, it's time to grow up. Oh, who are you talking about growing up? We've been working our butts off, doing everything right, and you're the one over here playing a little miss. Oh, don't get me started. Stop being a little meek little flower. Oh, I'm gonna punch. Oh, I don't hit people, but oh, she's wanting me to throw my fist through a wall right now. Because right now, I have a habit of whenever I play a game, I become that character. I see everything through that character's eyes and live it through them when I can, when I'm enjoying a game. And this one, I always see it through this character's eyes. And she got me mad. Because right now your fear is keeping you from getting what you deserve. Yeah, punch at you. Oh. I saw the way you tucked your tail whenever the cops harassed you. We didn't tuck our tail. We just answered their questions and kept on going. Little miss, let me get you into trouble and cause a riot. I am gonna... Oh! You've got rights, you know, but you just went along with whatever they said. You didn't say anything wrong, girl. You even gave them your hard-earned coin for our friends with the LOPD sticker. Hey, it was helping charity. Why not? What a joke. Oh, shut up. It was so sad. You still scared of what people think of you or what you might go wrong. No, we were trying to do what was right and in the best interest for ourselves as well as for everyone around us. You dumb I want a toxic When will you learn that sometimes following the rules just hurts people? We didn't hurt anybody there. It was alright. It's easy to be brave when you've had everything handed to you. Yes. You're right, I'm scared and there's nothing wrong with that. That's true. Oh, one or two. There's easy to be brave when you have everything handed to you. I should have went with number 2, but I'm sorry. You've never had to deal with the real consequences in your life. Maybe you should do this stupid mission just so you can see that the rules actually do apply to you. Attacking her made me feel sick to my stomach. What were we even doing right now? You should be attacking her. You were standing up for yourself. Now I just wanted to hurt her. No, you're standing up for yourself. This was my opening. If I could push back, it might end this. You're lecturing me about how to talk to police? Do you even hear yourself? How many random traffic stops do you think I've had since I got to this border town? I am so sorry, Chica, and you know I'm here for you. Yeah, right. Don't Chica me. I have always hated it. That's right. Oh, hold on, I gotta snooze this ad, because we're getting to the good stuff and I don't want y'all to be added out. Added out. These ads come on that, like, we have no control over these ads anymore. They're supposed to be like 1 every hour. We've had like 4. I've always hated it. Every one of those stops was a chance for my life to go off the rails. Sorry if my hustle isn't badass enough for you. I could tell she was just getting started. She's white now. I don't know what white means. But I already felt like I was losing, letting her jab get to me. Uh-oh, you haven't. This was a new feeling. Savvy was the one that was starting to lose her cool. Good. I could feel this rage coming on my chest, blotting out my thoughts, pushing like I was driving myself off a cliff. I was starting to lose it. Sometimes you have to. Let it all out into the air. Say the things you've been meaning to say for years. Say it! Savvy scowled at me like daggers in her eyes. You know you've never really cared about anyone but yourself. Oh, really? What do you think we've been doing around here trying to save your sorry butt? But we don't care about anybody else but ourselves? Hello, we're trying to save you. That means we cared about you, didn't it? Oh, I'm gonna... Maybe it's because you're an only child or something. Oh. Alright, how many of y'all would either just walked out ready to blow a top or start flinging things in her general direction and just destroying everything in that room around her right now and being like, I'm gonna kick your tail. She's right, says that deaf ginger? You didn't take that girl to the airport. Hello? It wasn't our duty to even tell her what to take. We were trying to be the best friend we could. We were trying to help. Alright? Unlike little Miss Goody Two Shoes here, who's been sitting here doing nothing but spying on us, and didn't even have the courage to reach out to let us know that she was alright, making us worry for 4.5 straight days. No! We've helped quite a few people, thank you. But you're not in this world alone, Lena. You rely on others too. Yes, we do. We're not relying on you. The hot doctor, what was his name? Oh, Carlos? Yeah, you couldn't even spare a couple of bucks for his free clinic. We paid his free clinic, you stupid ass. After he spent time helping instead of the poor uninsured kid. We gave him the meds for that poor uninsured kid, you dumbass. It's all about you, isn't it? No, you're making it all about you. You're the selfish one this whole time. Didn't even reach out to let us know that you are alright for 5 straight days. Alright, don't turn me on you. Don't turn this on me. You're the one who crossed the line here. You're just trying to guilt me into helping you. Does all I've done this week mean nothing to you? Oh, just shut up. Oh. Don't turn this on me. You're the one that crossed the line here. I should have went with number 1. I have the right to set my own boundaries. And if you don't like it, that's not my problem. Exactly. High five. You can choose whether you want to be my friend or not. But I can choose how much I give anyone. Exactly. I have my own boundaries, my own rules for me, and that is it. The fact that I'm scared to do this mission with you, I'm just trying to look out for myself, and you should respect that. Exactly. Wow, great lecture. Yeah, you little... You should give talks at schools. And you should have gone to school and actually learned something. Oh, I am gonna... Oof. Hold on, Gas needs another ad. Stupid ad thing. Boundaries? Wasn't she the one always telling me stories about how she stood up for herself? Guess I absorbed that lesson in a good way. She was making me feel so small, I didn't even care about being right. I just wanted to win. Good. Savvy eyed me for a second. If I could call her out, maybe she'd see reason. Selfish is ditching your best friend the moment she moved for you. Yes, exactly. You're the self-centeredest, and most self-obsessed person I know. Good. Stick up for yourself, Lena. That's how you're supposed to be. From the moment I showed up in low, you've alternated between begging me for help and acting like I don't exist. Exactly. I knew there was no way she was going to stop piling it on. Now, I could almost feel her combing through our past to find the next attack. Go for it. I had to keep centered, or just make her mad enough to back off. This was a new feeling. Savvy was the one that was starting to lose her cool. Good. Starting to get some confidence in yourself. Self-confidence and self-respect. That's good. Keep it up. I could feel this rage coming from my chest, blotting out the thoughts and pushing like I was driving myself off a cliff. I was starting to lose it. Haven't I been like that this past hour? Savvy gritted her teeth, and she's starting to turn red. This is exactly why I left you in Cactus Flats, and why we should have stayed in Cactus Flats instead of coming after you. Your emotions are out of control. Our emotions are fine. You're just too stubborn. I get that you're sensitive and all this deep feeling stuff, but you've got to toughen up and rein it in, girl. Oh, really? It's like constantly walking on eggshells around you. You didn't even defend me when Azul was talking trash. Guess you don't mind when someone else sells your best friend. And you never even called us to let us know you were alright. So you started the whole thing, you little selfish little twerp. And we were trying to get the information we could from him. If you recall, we've been trying to get in there to see if you were alright, you stupid little her. So she was listening in. Wait a minute, she said she wasn't listening into the audio tapes. She just proved she was. Oh, you're a liar. Liar, liar, liar. Oh. Meanwhile, I was in danger of risking my life for the cause. For your self-made up cause. You put yourself in danger, you dum-dum. And then you put us in danger by giving us the files and then not talking to us. Some loyalty, she says. Oh, you're so volatile. You must scare half your packs off for good. Says the girl who can't keep a boyfriend for more than a month. Don't blame me for the reactions you caused. I know I feel a lot, but I trust my best, okay? I try my best. Says the girl who can't keep a boyfriend for more than a month. Oh, I love that one. Don't blame me for the reactions you've caused. There you go. Don't blame me for the reactions you've caused. You betrayed me. I'm upset. Try taking a little emotional responsibility for the havoc you wreaked in my life this week as well as you wreaked in your own life, girl. Gee, you've had it so hard. You should start a charity. At least you have a place to stay. We didn't even have that. Savvy wasn't used to people pushing back. It felt good and I could tell it was getting to her. I took a deep breath. Now is my chance to give her a piece of my mind and knock down her arguments. I'm volatile. A few days ago, you asked me to move here to be with you, remember? Now, you're treating me like your enemy. All because I won't do exactly what you want. Too bad. That's the definition of unreliable. Exactly. That's what I've been saying all along. She was running out of steam, struggling to find one last barb she could throw at me. Whatever she came up with, I knew it was going to be desperate and mean. I braced myself for the impact. I wasn't sure if I was going to scream or keep it together. This was the new feeling. Savvy was the one that was starting to lose her cool. Savvy's eyes narrowed. I could tell she was fuming. Yeah, and it wasn't the fact that her bracelet was red. You know what the crappiest part of all this is? That the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll undermine me. What? You pretend you're so innocent and sweet. But you'll do something bad as long as you know you won't get caught. Since when? That's basically lying. You're a fraud. Says the person who's the real fraud in this room. At least I'm always real with you. Yeah, you don't always talk to us. You don't always tell us what's going on. You just say enough to where you don't say enough to lie. You just leave the in-between, like dots in between conversations so that you can make us guess what you're trying to say without you actually saying it. You claim you hate Capra, but you went home with them. Well, we had to force we went home with them. She means we slept in one of their capsules, but we had no choice. We could only afford the Capra capsule. We only had $18 and that's how much it cost, so you can't be going there. You're just stressed. You don't mean that. Gee. I think you'd be proud of me for being a hypocrite. Attacking me isn't going to help you. I should have said, gee, you should have enjoyed me being a hypocrite. Call me names so you can bully me into going along with you. Grow up. Then stop provoking me. No. I wasn't taking her bait, and it was getting to her. Yes. I had to figure a way to get through to her. Now is my chance to give her a piece of my mind and knock her down her arguments. You think I'm phony? Your whole activist persona is fake. Yes. You think I'm phony? Radix isn't even your fight. People like Azul actually built it. What the bleep would you know about activism? That seemed to strike a nerve, huh? Then you just show up one day and do your social chameleon act, trying to charm your way into control. Stop it! Where's the lie, though? Savvy seemed stunned, like she'd never felt this way before. She's realizing she's crap. I'd never seen her so angry, her mouth a thin line, her eyes focused on me with red fire behind them. Good. The truth hurts sometimes. She said things she could never take back. So had I. But I didn't regret a single word because what we were speaking was the truth and honest, and it came from the heart. I can't believe how you're acting right now. Oh, you mean standing up for ourselves and being respectful of ourselves and not being cowardice underneath it? Yo, I feel like I don't even know who you are. Well, you don't. You haven't talked to us in over a year. Over a year she hadn't talked to us, and then she sends us the invite to come here. I'm sorry. I just need you, okay? No, you don't. You just need someone to be able to take the fall if you don't. She wiped tears from her sleeves, and I realized I wasn't the one crying this time. I was actually okay. Sure, because we were telling it like it is. Then my eyes caught her feel good. A deep angry red. Of course. I actually felt a little sorry for her. Of course. You can stop fake crying now. Your feel grid is giving you away. What? It's probably just out of battery or the signal is messed up. Stop lying. Still, her tears suddenly dried up. Since when did we need this thing to know how we're feeling anyway? Since you became oh, don't get me started. You narcissist. No one knows me like you do. That's why I love you. Uh-huh. Because you feel like you could use us to push us around to do whatever your bidding is. Ain't happening anymore, child. Our characters gained some confidence. Our character realized that all you've been wanting is her when you need her, and not as an actual friend would need someone. But our character just retreated on me and said, "I love you too." I am gonna have a little talk with you after we're done with this stream. But that doesn't mean what you think it means. There you go. Manipulating me, Lena? Oh, you mean like you've been manipulating us all of our lives? Yeah. What's going on? I figured out the gaslighting is over. Yes! I love my character now. I'm going on my own. You'll thank me later. Emotional victory is ours! Wait, you can't do this without me. I can do whatever I want without you. Stay in your tin can and... What happens to things when they're stuck in a tin can? They get sour. Go get sour in your tin can. You stay here. I'll text the deets when I'm done. And then we're gonna be leaving town or doing our thing on our own. But you, girl, are not in it anymore. Nope, not happening. Or, what is she? She's over on this side, right? Yeah, ain't happening. Nope, girl, you better stay over there where you are. Get locked up in your tin can if you want. I left before she could say one more word. Good girl. Standing up for herself, that is good. It's always good to stand up for oneself and for I tucked the laptop, her laptop, good, under my arm and got back into my car, and I had to get out of there fast. There's too much making me want to stay and too much trouble waiting for me if I did. Exactly. what was going to happen to Savvy, I don't care. Maybe she'd get off with a lighter charge since she didn't have the stolen property anymore. Maybe that would just make Capra more vengeful, who knows. I eyed my feel-good, probably still listening to my every word. Why didn't you throw it out the car? It wasn't too late for me to end this one quick toss out the car and it'd be smashed against the pavement. Yeah, I rolled down the window and took a deep breath. Toss it, toss it. We're tossing it. I'm sorry, I did not do this last time. We're tossing it. Even if I ever wanted to really hurt Savvy, I could just tell her what it smelled like in that little hideout. With the feel-good destroyed, it'd be over and done. With my link, the whole ordeal would be erased. But so would Capra's crimes. Oh, I didn't know it had all the deets in it. So yes, stick with the plan. We're gonna stick with the plan still. Capra needed to be held accountable. After all they'd done to me, whew. Boy, it felt good to be letting out, ranting and raving and like letting out, man. Woo! Boy, was I screaming or what? Okay, I hope I had all of you at least cracking up a little bit or wondering if my blood vessels were gonna start to explode. Did anyone see the steam coming out of my ears or out of my eyes? After all they've done to me, I was more than happy to be the one to do it. Liam would know exactly what to do with his Capra documents and how to make sure they were even seen, and as for all of Savai's files with me, on me. Once I wiped the laptop, it'd be a pretty nice thing to have around. Yes, it would. She's gonna keep her laptop. We're stealing her laptop for what she did to us. We're keeping her lappy pappy laptop. So I didn't. Anybody want to comment? Did my rant and raving? Did I look like I was about to blow up, or was steam coming out of the ears or eyes? Or was I hopefully having you all laughing as well? Oh, brother. It felt good to let that all out. So I did it. I took down Capra Leaks. All from the seat of my trusty beat-up Neocab. Yeah, girl. We did it. And all I had to do was let their own words out into the light of day. I love this car and this scenery. It's so pretty. The leaked documents broke just days before the vote on Sophie's Law. Suddenly all anyone could talk about was how Capra had sold out our freelance. That time Ginger says, if Twitch allowed GIFs, I would find a cartoon GIF showing steam coming all out of their faces. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find one for you. Steam coming out of faces. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Hold up. I think I found one that I could use. Here. Where is it? Here it is. Here you go. Would that be the one would that be the one? Rawr. I think that fits me to a T. Now let's see. And whether poor Charlie had really deserved to be practically chased out of the city by an online mob. Oh wow, Charlie got chased out of the city. But the one thing everyone agreed on was Capra couldn't be trusted to take over every street in Low. But all ended. Sophie's Law failed. With the vote, Capra had to agree to the smallest bit of public oversight, and Savvy was cleared of her charges. All good things, I guess, and I still have my job. But there was nothing really keeping me in Los Ojos anymore, was there? There may be. Hey, so I wasn't going to text you for a while, but like she's had texted us for a year. I thought of a way we can work things out. No, I have a new piece of info that I think changes everything. Can't say more than that now. Well, if you can't say more than that now, how are we going to work things out? Are you off work or something? Good job. I had the perfect reply, but I didn't even send it. I'd always done whatever she wanted me to do. I couldn't even remember a time I said no to her, even when I should have. Exactly. Oh, that's good. Oh, you like that Steamboat version? I like this girl. This girl in this tech cab reminds me so much of me and what I've gone through. Oh. And that other night, that was the first time I'd wondered, well, what if I did? What if I said no? And I wouldn't say it felt good, but it felt right. Love you, Savvy, but no. I was ready to leave Low for good, but one last PAX couldn't hurt, right? One more for the road. Yep, we're gonna go one more PAX, and I think I know who we're going with. Hold up, let's check out our journal entry. Rip Sophie's Law, yay! Alright, who are we gonna pick up? We can pick up Carlos, no. Liam, who we started out with, or should we go with Una St. Clair? Una is the scientist lady. Carlos is the guy we might have a date with, but I think we're leaving town. Liam is the one we started town with, and he wants to leave. You know what? It probably would be good for us to leave with him. Plus, maybe he might like us. Let's go. This is a fitting end. I picked up Lamb at his hotel. He said he wanted to leave the city the same way he'd arrived, a perfectly symmetrical composition. Fine by me, but we'd been driving for a while, and he hadn't said much, just heads down, topping some device. But he was one person who'd maybe been through as much as I had the past few days, and he's the one we started out this trip. Una, said that Def Gingery. No, I thought about that because I wanted to learn a little bit more about the what she may have done, but then to find out that she actually worked for Capra, that's how she knew the passcode. She worked for them. It wasn't the universe thing at all. So I was like, you know what, Liam helped us, and he's helped us every bit in this game, and he's also the first person to arrive here, so I had to give him the last ride. It only felt perfect. It's funny, this game has so many different characters, and there's so many different ways the storylines can change. And I've only played this game 4 times, and I've yet to explore all the different storylines. But this is the first one where she went back feeling good about herself. So far. I hope he wasn't facing a backlash from helping me make Capra Docs public. This isn't how I imagined things would go, but I think we'll go with this. Everything okay? Oh! Okay. That's a very relative term these days, isn't it? Isn't that really? What do you mean? I mean riding off into the sunset with a smile. I mean driving out of that awful city forever and not looking back. Oh, which one should we go with? I mean riding off into the sunset with a smile, as we should. Yeah, riding off into the sunset with a smile. I just can't be here anymore. And I wanted a fresh start instead. I got a very heavy ending. Same, so very same. I like him. Do you regret it? Which part? Any bit of it. But I meant the stuff you sent me. The stuff like it was just recipes for a cookie or something. Liam sitting in the back seat of my cab. Liam sitting in the back seat of my cab felt like someone I really knew. A friend who made me happy just by being around him. I had to go with him because of that. Liam, the name in my contacts to whom I sent a smoking gun to take down Capra. The person felt like a ghost from another life. Are you sure he'd asked? Heart pounding. Are you sure he'd asked? Heart pounding, I typed yes. 100%? Yes again. And then it was on every social feed within an hour. Federal investigations were open within 24 hours. Sophie's Law was dead in 72 hours. Look how beautiful this scenery is. I guess we're riding through Arizona right now, the desert. Now it felt like he was breaking some secret covenant, just bringing it up. Did I regret it? Maybe a little bit? What part? Not taking credit for it myself. Next time we leak some massive corporate secrets together, I'll be sure to tag you on the post. Oh, wow. You've got a deal, buddy. I guess things with your friend Savvy didn't work out either. Oh, that's an understatement. For the best. She showed me who she really was. And I showed her who I am. Do you want to talk about it? Honestly, not really. Not anymore. I feel so much better now after I let all that venting out and all that steam and smoke out of my head and out of my ears and out of my eyes. I think I'm good, but thanks. See, now you all know when I get mad, I'd either throw things or it'd be like waving my hand and ranting and raving and blow my fuse, and it'd be like, all right, we gotta get out of here. I know we didn't get to properly hang out, but you really helped me, said Liam. I don't usually make friends when I travel. Sort of try to use the time to be a bit lone wolf. But it's been, I don't know, fun, inspiring, helpful, all that. Even when the way you lectured me about Capra in this very desert, that's right. I'm still sorry about that. I was lecturing him. We were lecturing him, or our character was lecturing him, and I was lecturing him at the same time, because I was just going off on another rant when I started this game. If any of you remember that. That was on Monday, wasn't it? I'm still sorry about that. Please don't be, she said. Seeing you angry was actually sort of refreshing, even if I was trying to deny it. Oh yeah? Well hey, if you like that, let me tell you more about my week. Oh please do. I feel I've been hogging all the angst. Let me just say you helped me too. Are you just saying that because I said nice things and now you feel like you need to return the compliment? Totally. I knew it. Hey, it's funny, isn't it? The way this all turned out? Very, I guess. We'll go with very. Sorry, I should be asking you all this. Right? The two of us in our cab, some road opposite way? Yeah, you're right. It feels like fate. Nah, I think this one's on me. Uh-oh, what you gonna say? Oh, the developers of this game, Change Agency. Andrew McLean did the programming, Bruno Diaz, Dan Fox, Duncan Fyfie, Felix Kramer, Joel Davis, Joseph X. Burke, Kim Belair did the writing. Great job. Krista Sanders, Laura Sly, Leigh Alexander did some more writing and narrative. Lisa Fleck, Max Folkman did the additional writing. Nick Folkman, another writer. They did I have got to say, Robin Sloan, they did a great job with this game. If I had a rating, and I can't do it right now, but I would give it 5 stars. Actually, I have given it 5 stars. I think I've given one of the most positive ratings on it on Steam as well. They did just such a fantastic job on it, and the story really gave me a reason to want to be in the character, to become the character, and woo! Sometimes I got so into it I could not ask all of you for choices, because I was just like so into it. I was like, no, we're saying this character's gonna say this. This is how this character's gonna act. This is on iOS too, if you want it, and it's also in that Deaf Ginger gives it 3 mummies and a ghost is cool time. Tanya LaFontaine did the French version, Italian done by Matteo Scarabel. I don't know what happens at the end of this. I don't remember it. So we're gonna let it go all the way through, give it its proper ending due, and then we're gonna call it a night. So thank you, That Deaf Ginger. Thank you, Tea with Capybara. Thank you, Mrs. Tea with Capybara. Or Miss Tea with Capybara. I can never remember if it's Miss, or Mrs. is the right term. And thank you, everybody else that's been lurking in the background. Thank you for watching my head explode, the steam come out of my eyes and ears and nose, listening to me rant and rave, and I hope everyone got a good kick out of that and a little bit of a laugh. I hope I didn't scare all of you. If I did scare you, please send me a whisper, let me know so I can deeply apologize to you and then scare you again on Pro Saturday night. Or the next time I play a game where I'm gonna rant and rave, which I think the next game will be Cloudpunk on Sunday evening or Monday, and that one I won't rant and rave. Thank you for the streams of That Deaf Ginger. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and being part of the stream, and for chiming in and helping out. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. That Deaf Ginger goes, at least nobody mentioned Starfield or Baldur's Gate 3. LOL. Oh, you want the steam coming out of my ears again? Just kidding. Stay human in an automated world. NeoCab is the last basis of hope. And that, my dear friends, is the end of NeoCab. One of many different endings. I think. I've only seen 2. And I don't remember the other one. I've only seen 2 different endings so far, and I don't remember what the other one was. They call for a 3rd playthrough later on in the year. So we can find out what the other playthrough is. This is pretty cheap on Steam, by the way. If you have a Steam account, I would suggest getting it for the PC. It is a lot of fun. You can really get into the character if you enjoy good writing. Also on my YouTube channel, I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. I posted some more of my music, and some more should be posting tomorrow night, I hope. So those music is here. You want to give it a looky. Let me see. There was also a new movie that I premiered. I'm going to get you the link to the latest movie that we just posted. Somebody liked it. Good. It was called Port of New York City. Just getting the link to it right now as I take a moment here. So if you want to check out another pretty interesting movie, Port of New York. It's a really good crime film noir movie. That said, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, stay chill, relax, enjoy the night. Thank you, Haunted Treebeard, as well. Thank you, Donk7, for being here. And everybody else lurking. That Dev Ginger, Haunted Treebeard, and Tea with Capybara. Have a good night, all. We are out of here.